And that, kids, is why you don't do drugs.
Or why you do.
Or you do.
Or maybe that's why you need to.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to the Violent Carcass of Arthurian Tales. This is a 5th edition game based on Legends of Bolt. We don't have a wolf here because he is the bestest. So he's taking care of things at home.
He's a good man.
Yeah. We'll have him. We'll mark the situation. Oh, that is little. Oh, it is gold.
What?
His little tail is a
We
little.
love your face, Pookie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
So, does anyone have any announcements? Other than everyone here except for Jeremiah and myself are sunburned.
I'm also sunburned.
You are part of the everyone except for me and Jeremiah.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Jeremiah had a little bit of a burn, but
almost
brown.
incandescent
magic.
with my skin color, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So any sun I get ever is going to make me look like a lobster. And unfortunately, I got a lot of it on my back. So if you see me wiggling, that's why.
You just gonna wiggle?
Yeah, I'm gonna wiggle.
If you see me with prosthetic legs next week, I'm just trying to cosplay Crosshatch to the best of my ability.
It's not because he has to get his foot
Not
in.
real
It's
robot
anything.
legs, but I'm working on it.
Be
hey, we'll get
kind.
there. It's a process.
Just remember, guys, be
It's a
kind
process.
if you can. You know,
That is
don't be a
the
dick.
worst burn I've ever seen.
That's about it. That's my announcement.
Yes. Especially with all the new fucking shit's being passed. All right. Okay.
All of our friends' information's down below. Merch is down below.
Oh yeah.
Go
Things
click it,
down
do
below.
things.
Oh.
Have fun.
Spend money.
Speaking of special announcements, I do have a special announcement that I completely fucking forgot.
Whoop.
Tomorrow,
Yep.
if you are in Houston or in Huntsville or
It's
the Great Racing
Thursday.
area, it is Thursday. Yeah. Tomorrow, we're going to be premiering our double feature for the Signs of the Land burlesque film that we made and a Evil Dead burlesque film. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be at Ranch Hill Saloon at 7 p.m. So
In Huntsville,
in
but
Huntsville.
yeah.
So go there, do the thing. Tickets are only $5. It is 21 and up though. So
Just remember,
No
21
crotch
and up.
goblins.
no.
Unless you have a baby.
Wow.
Oh, and then we finally finished our shot list, which will have 2 specialty drinks and 2 cocktails, like shots. So it'll be great. Like there's the Deadite, the Straight Jacket, the Bloody Lecter, and then a Dark and Stormy Night.
Ooh.
It's a Dark and Stormy, just had a night at the end. It's the
course.
same drink.
That's fine.
We
Does
ran
she
out of
have it
ideas.
at
I
night?
didn't realize that Dark and
Well, it's
Stormy was
going to be
a
at
drink.
night, so yes.
If you like burlesque or horror movies or are in Huntsville and just want something to do tomorrow, come join us at Ranch House Saloon.
Woo!
All right. I think
That's Jesus.
I am Jesus. I'll be the DM for today. Attempt to be the DM for today, and that's Trent, who is sitting in a bear spot. But hey, Trent, who are you? Who you play?
I'm playing Carver, the bear.
Oh, you're the
Perfect.
bear. Okay.
Also, just so everyone knows, housekeeping. The character cards do say level 8, but people are level 10. Sorry, level 9. People are level 10. I've
Oh, are we
misspoke.
level 10?
You're level
Yes.
10.
Okay, just making sure.
11?
Oh, 12?
If
The
we weren't,
cards
we
are for
now.
level 9. We need to update them to reflect our new level 10.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks.
Words.
Magic.
Who's you?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Crosshatch, a Warforged Warlock fighter that didn't know that Carver was a bear, but he looks awfully emaciated for one.
Something polymorph.
It is a healing spell. That is true. Thank you. Thank you for that public service announcement.
Sure.
I almost thought he would have been a
Who's
producer.
you?
Hey, Jeremiah, who are you playing?
I am playing Saerus, Fenlor Ward, fighter Barbarian Genasi.
Nasty.
I don't know where that came from.
Please
Like you're trying to be me, honey.
Texas new
Oh
accent.
no.
Hey, Lee, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm playing Everlee Farincala, and I am a Aasimar Nature Domain Cleric.
Who likes to smash things with
Jess,
a
who are you playing?
Yeah, I don't.
Are you going to play a barbarian?
I really want to see you play a
I
barbarian
do too,
now.
honestly. That
Next
should be
character,
fun.
barbarian. Girl Barbarian.
Girl,
There you go.
grouper bird. Hi guys, I am Jess. I am playing Lena
Call her
Meadowbrook.
silent but deadly.
She's a wood elf cleric of nature domain, goddess Terra. That's all. Long life, flourish, please. Yeah,
Please.
you cool.
Please,
Bye.
thank you.
Wow, way to shout out Goddess Terra. Nice.
God of Terra. Terra.
Alright, the
God.
god
Correct.
Terra.
God is Pterodon.
Terra.
Terra.
Let's roll that beautiful Bane footage.
I'm waiting for the.
And my card.
Personally, I blame the alcohol for it, but yeah.
That's what we
That would-
mostly do, yeah.
That would do it, yeah. So,
Fair enough.
to recap what had happened.
Don't drink at the beach.
What happened
Don't.
was...
What had happened? You guys defeated a Colossus. The party was met with hostility, some with praise.
I'm not touching your back.
You had a small altercation with one of the members of the clergy who donned on white armor. You went on a shopping expedition. Some people bought flowers and uppers. Other people sold their artworks and totems, making themselves extremely rich. Exploring the upper districts. Some got custom-made armor, played with eggs, and we're told that as soon as Merlin gets here, you guys will have a council meeting with Arthur.
But we had a monocled bear, which is the
You
highlight.
do have a monocled bear. That is true. That is very, very true.
He's gonna be Sir Barrington by the end of this campaign. I
I'm
swear.
so excited.
Okay.
Sir Barrington.
The fifth.
I'm so scared.
Me trying to find the correct music. Yes, that.
Thank you!
Thank you.
Broken Lowly.
Oh, hey,
Broken
Izzy.
Lolly. Who?
She is one of our friends. It is an Izzy. So,
Aww.
as your night finishes after playing with the Easter eggs, you guys
Yeah, we did that.
have your individual beds that you are sleeping in the what's it called? The keep. That's the word I want to
I'm
remember.
invisible outside the front door.
You were invisible at the front door. You will have, but Tilda, if I remember correctly, he was going to keep the grounds at night. But a very uneventful night as you guys wake up to the incredible, which you all get a long rest, incredibly annoying bright lights that pass through the curtains, and the accumulating heat within the room. It's very, very, very annoying. As you guys all start walking downstairs one by one, depending on who wakes up at what time, you some might find some hay in their hair from the pillows the night before, which aren't bad. You could tell yourself that, but you know you're kidding. This is probably the worst pillow you've ever used in your entire life.
God, thank God I don't.
As you guys go downstairs, the heat from the kitchen, since it's kitchen, stairs, and then just two separate floors of just rooms, everything that's really for entertainment would be at the side of the kitchen, where there would be a large table, or just activities outside. The kitchen's even harder than the other rooms, as all the heat's not really ventilating well, and it is kind of collecting. As after your porridge is being made, you know that Emma is going and opening every single door, every single window to let in a breeze, including the rooms that you guys were in. After your breakfast is made, You have to probably take turns at the table, or one or two of you guys have to eat at a different location. I'll say oatmeal, bacon, a little bit of slight rotten fruit, but nothing too bad, and some morning ale. What do we do?
I volunteer to eat outside so I can see the nature and the
Okay.
birds.
Which, when you go outside, there is that beautiful pond with all the fish, and I'll say that bear is laying on the sun, collecting heat and flies.
Oh, that smells wonderful.
I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna join you.
I was gonna do the same.
Oh, I'm going down with the sisters today? Alright.
Yay, cool entity.
So, yeah, as you guys go eat outside, it's, the breeze is extremely welcoming, and although it is the summertime, it is colder outside than inside the keep. That's all the heat's kind of collecting. You're gonna notice that when it's, you'll know when food's being cooked because the rooms upstairs start getting really fucking hot. So, you have until Lancelot tells you when the meeting's up. What do you guys want to do? There's a couple of things that are kind of laid out in front of you.
Wait, Lancelot is there?
Lancelot's not there. You're just waiting for him to come and tell you that there's a thing.
It's possible. Alright. Hey, bud. The people keeping the keep saw a scarecrow walk up by itself.
Okay, but they aren't used to it.
They are not used to magic. Please don't scare the keepers of the keep. If you can help it. I beam into your head in characters. I walk away with the sisters.
Okay.
So I don't hear any of that. Cool. That's probably good.
I'll say that you'll see some fishing poles that are outside that don't really have like anything, any bait. It's just a generic fishing pole within a pond that's maybe 15 by 10 feet.
This?
There is a very old card, a deck of cards just on the table that's already bent. A chess piece that's missing 2 or 3 pieces. And there is a hood in one of the rooms. Like it looks like a hood that you would put like potatoes in. And just kind of have it out to the side. That I would say those that were not raised in the Elven city or in the Fae. So I'll say Carver and Saerus. You would know that's Hoodspin's blind. It's pretty much hide and go seek, but they make sure you can't see. And they put a hood on you.
Oh.
So it's just a children's game. Yeah.
So I'm gonna see that and go. Are they kidnapping them?
Can't confirm.
Are they actually? Shouldn't we stop that?
What?
Shouldn't we stop that, Mahetti?
I think it's a game.
It's a game.
I'm just gonna beam in your head. Wait, who are we beheading? I'd like to keep this firmly attached unless you're adding a swivel so I can do a 360
Really, you
degree
saw with
turn.
your hat? You saw those? Are they children?
There's no children. It's just you guys can keep as you see Cyrus that grabs onto it, and
Oh.
that was exactly what it is.
What is that for?
Why is there
It's
a
for
head
beheadings?
No.
Just a no.
No.
Yes, Carver.
Well, thank you for
What are
letting me
they
know.
doing with the rock?
Which?
The golem rock.
Oh, one outside. If you ask Emma, I don't know what they're doing, but they're collecting the stone and breaking it apart just in case it grows back, I think. I'm not really sure. Preview to it.
I'm gonna go out there.
Generation.
Okay, yeah, sure. Easy
And I'm
enough.
gonna grab a rock.
Okay. You'll see probably about 30 to 50 men just working and breaking it down and just moving it from one side to the smaller piles to smaller piles, and then just collecting them. Some are being kept by the church to study. But as you walk in, some people give you dirty looks as other people completely ignore you, and some people are like, hey.
I mean, he's human passing. He's just short.
Well, they remember him from the fight.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
As
Yeah,
you
there was
grab,
magic
how big of a
happening.
stone do you want to grab? Sure. It's,
Pretty big.
Now the magic is gone. Actually, it's very light in comparison to what you thought it was going to be.
So there is still magic in it.
Ooh,
So-
fancy.
You just feel that it's really light.
What kind of magic?
I know you want to
you
do
detect
it.
magic?
Yeah.
There is no magic in it, but you can roll me an Arcana check with that detect magic.
What?
Not 20.
He's a trace check.
So you're looking at it and you're like, what?
Like I said,
It's too light. What is happening? So you kind of just move it to the sun. You see that when the sun rays hit it, especially how it's the morning, so it's very bright right now. It looks almost porous on the inside. And you feel that the magic was drained out,
Ooh.
almost making the rock hollow, or semi-hollow. So that's why it's so
Like
light.
the magic
And that's
baby
why
is gone from the rock.
You're seeing that a lot of people are having not a hard time breaking this.
Would it maintain form if it were carved?
Would it maintain form if it was what, sorry? Carved? With the nat 20? You would say so, but you have to go delicately. You had to do it slowly. Yeah. But yeah, it should maintain form.
You gotta work the rock in your hand.
No.
Like the magic baby.
Keep it hard.
That's one way of doing it. So you have a decent sized stone. Alright. What do you do with it?
How much time do we have?
Right.
Until
Arthur.
Lancelot.
I mean, yeah, until Lancelot comes and gets you.
Lancelot time.
I mean, I'll start work very slowly carving this thing into a golem.
Okay.
A mini golem.
Oh, you will, of course.
All right. I like where this is going. Sure. I'll say it's gonna take what? Obviously, you can take breaks and talk to your friends, but it's gonna take a while to do this delicately. As you're doing that, what about the rest of you guys?
I wanna. Saerus was gonna be under a route. He's not gonna wait. He's not gonna go too far from where we're staying in case we get summoned.
Okay.
It's easy for me to
Sure.
be found, but I'm gonna kind of be
Okay.
gonna just look around, see if there's. I'm guessing there's no damage in this area because
No. Yeah. Just the wall on the west end was the only thing that was like hurt. But the city's pretty safe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk around and
Okay.
see what's new in the city.
You'll see that the normal
Just a small
hustle.
town boy.
Small town boy living in a lonely world.
Yeah.
The hustle and bustle of the morning city is probably the smell of different foods that are being cooked from like inns and just private homes is kind of what's gathering in the street.
If I smell bread, I'm immediately go.
Well, there is bread at the keep that was baked the day before.
Fresh smell.
Fresh. Sure, you'll find some a baker that is making fresh bread. They've probably been up for a couple hours, so like it's processes in the halfway.
So as soon as I smell that,
Yeah.
I'll go to that shop.
Okay.
And buy it. Bread.
Big bread.
Just like a loaf.
Yeah, just a loaf. It's
Okay.
just gonna bunch on.
All right, probably
like a whole loaf for yourself.
a whole loaf for yourself. Okay, that'll run you like 2 copper.
That is the height
Yeah.
of high living in Camelot. Just walking around with an entire loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Look at that little kid in the corner over there.
If you see
begging for
someone
scraps.
with
Nah.
the pineapple, ooh, you know they're rich.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna
Jesus.
do
Yeah.
the
I
Aladdin
want to bring it
thing
to your
where you
attention
have
that I
some
added
bread
that to
and
my
you just
inventory
spit it
as the golem, the stone golem.
I mean, I think
No.
Perfect, love it.
I think we're
Why?
in like a kind of
Why
like
do you
a
do
rich
this?
part of the city.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If I do see like beggars or whatnot,
You'll see a couple for sure.
give them.
Especially the like the outskirts of the high wards, you will definitely see some people like that.
Is it diamond in the rough?
You said 2 copper.
2 copper for the bread, yes. As you get that, you will meander around. Take maybe like an hour or 2 to go there and come back. What about Lena, Everlee, Cross?
Yeah, nothing specific for me. Just
Okay.
this one.
I'm gonna sit down at the little water feature and I'm gonna grab a fishing rod
Okay.
and just cast the line with nothing on it.
Yeah.
And then just beam into both of y'all's heads. Do you have any idea how hard it is to resist every morning crowing like a rooster?
Awesome.
Especially here. I would cause a riot.
But it would be glorious.
But tell me something. What does that taste like? And just pointing to your breakfast.
Squishy and warm.
Squishy and warm.
What are you describing? Because he gave us quite a few selected items. So
It's all
I'm just
pretty
pointing at your
squishy and
plate.
warm. Bacon, porridge, rotten fruit.
Is
Well, slightly rotten fruit.
it's,
Well, he
Slightly
likes
rotten,
turning
slightly.
fruit.
It's turning.
Just-
It was cut a
can
little
be
too early.
cold, Yeah.
Soft and warm and a little sour.
Yeah.
Is that how they feed elves and butterflies here? Like slightly rotten fruit?
no, I hope.
I'm a
not.
butterfly.
I hope.
I mean, sorry for asking, but I haven't eaten in 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you eat?
So apparently I can eat magic artifacts, but do they have a taste? I'm actually asking that like as a player. Do the magic artifacts taste like
I would
things?
say that honestly they probably would have a taste,
They would
but it'll
have.
be an indescribable taste to us because we do not taste Arcana. But yeah, it should have a taste.
It tastes like burn.
Sounds like a challenge.
Nice.
Sounds like
But
a
like
challenge.
other than
A
that,
challenge.
I'm
To
not
taste
designed
Arcana?
to eat. Because I don't need.
Yeah, let's figure that out.
Awesome.
It tastes-
I mean, it's great. but,
Wait,
like,
wait.
fuck,
Real
see,
question: does radiation have a taste?
Yes.
There's
Tastes
a,
like metal.
yeah,
Tastes
there's
like
a
metal?
metallic.
So like nickel.
yeah, like
Well,
the
that-
blood.
that's
You know
what
how
it
the
is.
blood kind of has that metallic.
No,
Iron.
This is as a player, but you kind of ate food.
I
with
ate the carrot
beans.
that one time.
I was.
Because you know the magic beans.
Mm-hmm.
Magic beans had
I mean,
taste.
it's beans.
Those magic beans were probably a little sweet because of what came out of it, the strawberries.
Yeah.
So that tasted like sweet blood.
Sweet blood.
Okay. In response to your question that you just asked, I'm gonna hold up a piece of bacon and I'm gonna say, this tastes like.
I've had bacon before.
Oh.
Like, I was human. You've heard this rant.
Yes.
She hasn't heard this rant.
How have you had bacon but not porridge or fruit?
I can remember. Who forgets what bacon tastes like?
I'll say.
As a-
So you remember this? Okay, great.
As a
Yay.
vegetarian, I
this-
can concur. Bacon tastes great.
Like, I came from a poor farm. Like,
And you had more bacon than porridge?
they weren't that poor.
It was porridge.
Do you
It makes sense from my backstory. Just read it.
like
Mhm.
fuzzy stuff?
What do you mean?
Like if you were to pet like a rabbit or something, do you feel that? Do you feel the fur? Do you feel how it feels?
I mean, I guess a bit. Like,
So,
I definitely feel pain.
I'm gonna pick up a piece of peach and I'm gonna say this part on top of it feels kind of furry, and I'm just gonna let you hold it.
Do I actually feel it?
I would honestly say that Warforged, unless player says otherwise, would probably have a numb sensation to feel, touch.
So incredibly
taste.
desensitized,
Mhm.
but still sort of that. Like, obviously, I've got to feel pain. Like, with no pain receptors, I'm just gonna keep fighting to zero.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's sort of there. I don't know. It's just.
But the
fruit.
taste of that, I would say, is like juicy.
Squishy.
It's juicy.
Is it warm though?
If
a
you
little
hold
bit.
it long enough,
Just a little bit more.
What's everyone's passive perception in this conversation?
that's a good question.
Oh
Don't
my.
remember.
How
Is
is
it
it calculated?
17 or 18?
Yeah, 17
Are
or
you there
18.
for this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 11, got
I
it.
mean, I'm
18.
sitting at the table working on my rock.
Makes sense.
We're down at the water feature, but how is it calculated? Because
10
I
plus
just-
perception.
10 plus perception.
Yeah.
So it should be 15.
15?
18.
18. Okay. You notice something, but I won't tell you what you notice until a little bit from now.
Okay.
But you notice a thing.
We see something.
There's pencils.
So I'll look at you and go, like you just saw that too? Okay, cool. That's it. That's what we. Anyways.
Let me write you a note, and then you guys can
Cool.
decide what you
Cool,
want to do
cool,
with
cool,
that.
cool,
Oh
cool,
yeah,
cool,
because I
cool.
am still fishing one-handed.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm going to call. I'm gonna call
One-handed
Craw
fishing.
over.
I just saw something pass across his face and I was like, that was good. Just very slightly, just.
I'm gonna call a Craw over, and he's gonna sit on my shoulder, and I'm gonna say, can you feel his feathers? When you pet him?
I can kind of bounce thoughts off him, so I can like echolocate off of him.
Cool.
But Feathers? Nah.
But
No.
you're a
probably
bird.
not.
Like birds are your thing.
It's more that birds see me and they're like, hey, this is shiny. What?
Did you see that? Yeah, we're just gonna kind of like. I'm gonna clock it and be like,
What?
I'll send you something.
Okay.
I'm gonna, or not send you, I'm gonna write you a message.
What? Doesn't feel good to be on the other end, does it?
Secret messages!
Oh, I'm having it turned around on me.
How the turns have tabled.
Indeed, they have.
That is how we do it.
I'll say at this moment, Cyrus, is when you come in with your bread. I would probably say it's half eaten.
I was gonna, like, still eat my bread, and then all of a sudden I had a thought. I was like, oh, I need to go buy some meat.
Okay, sure.
Meat.
What?
For something
Poultry.
they won't eat bread.
Poultry.
For
Okay.
specifics.
How much do you want? Just like the entire? There will be. I'll also say from this area, probably duck and chicken would be the cheapest that you can get.
Boiled goose?
Raw.
that could be-
not
Goose
cooked.
would be
Is
not
there
in the cheaper end.
uncooked one?
Yes. I'll say probably I think duck might be cheaper. A full duck
Duck will be cheaper.
Yeah.
Not chicken.
here? Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I
uh,
could have just said that out loud, but it's fine, whatever.
I think so.
What
Sure,
are
we'll
you
say.
two snickering?
We'll say
How
that
about
the.
1 and 1?
Okay.
One duck, one chicken, whole.
But
Once
it's not a, it's not
silver
a character.
for both.
I'm not snickering in character.
Oh.
That's a weird laugh.
Roll me a
How
strength
dare
check, Lena.
Cool!
Nice.
What did you get? I have to oppose
I
that
got
number.
a 4.
They have minuses, but
Okay.
let me see.
Yeah, it's
Are we being
Stop it! Let it
assailed?
tell me.
I was sitting here fishing, asking what, strange fruit I may not have had tastes like.
I don't know. Are you?
There are strength checks being rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. She's getting all kinds of
I
shit.
did a thing, but it's fine.
Are you trying to push me into the water?
I don't know. It's not what I'm
Nice.
doing. It's not what I'm doing.
Right, she
I-
doesn't do good with water.
I've been dunked in water before.
I
That was the
know.
ocean.
Oh, with a -3,
Oh god.
that's an 11.
Cool. So that didn't work.
At this moment, I'll say that everybody
C's.
sees a pole just floating in the water, and just every now and then it's kind of moving, kind of goes underneath. It's too much, so it just resurfaces. And there's a fish trying to drag
The pole.
a pole that you
Yep.
put on the dirt.
I tried to anchor it in the dirt.
And then that's when you notice Cross that, the pole's not in your hand anymore.
Oh! Damn it!
And all 4 of you guys notice that it's at the bottom of the little pond.
lake. Yeah, the pond.
Well, I can't say that was entirely unexpected.
I was
Giving
trying to
your thoughts on the
help
fish.
in a non.
Oh, it's okay. I've always sucked at fishing.
showing way.
You don't because the fish are big. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, I got the first half down, but then I just completely whiffed the second half,
Yes,
thinking
there's
about.
anyone else nearby.
Oh, that'd be looks good.
No,
Yes.
Emma is
God.
preparing and cleaning, and there's really nobody watching you guys right now.
I'm gonna maybe hand the pole back out.
Okay, as you do, it's actually you'll see that the fish goes underneath something, like maybe a little tunnel, and when you mage hand the pole, you're grabbing what looks like to be a clump of dirt that the fish went inside of, and you're grabbing the whole fucking thing out. So when you mage hand goes out of the water.
I'm not gonna pull it out in the water. I'm just gonna pull it up at the surface of the water and to me.
Okay. Whatever the fish is in is dragging it down, but with the mage hand you can maintain it. It's less than 5 pounds, for sure. Yeah.
Carver, why are you dragging mud out of the water? I'm just beaming that directly to you.
You made this mess. I'm cleaning it up.
Where is
It's mud. Just put it back.
what?
It's fish and mud.
Oh. I caught fish.
Hey, you guys roleplay. I need to call us before
Yep.
my house burns
Yep,
down.
yep,
You're
yep,
not
yep,
gonna
yep. Yeah. So.
Oh heck. Oh heck.
I come in with a duck and a chicken and a half-eaten bread.
Oh no.
He has a pen. He has a pineapple.
Stop it.
No,
Why are we talking about
Okay.
writing devices and pineapples? Are those apples that
Apple, pineapple,
come from pine trees?
pineapple.
You don't mind a little bit of
Uh-oh.
not being entirely legitimate, do you?
What are you doing?
What are you
What?
doing?
Trying to avoid spending 1,000 gold?
Oh. You remember how Steph in Hogwarts Prep really wanted a crystal ball?
Yeah.
The ball.
Yep.
We've got another addict.
Of course you do.
He wants to scry on things really
I don't have
bad.
money.
I don't need money for what I'm thinking of doing.
Uh-oh.
That is the way the
I have a
best
+9 to
conversation
intimidation.
I mean, if intimidation's the goal, hi, my name is Crosshatch, and I also have a +9 to intimidation.
starts. I don't think.
Are we trying to steal something?
Are we going full
We,
murder hobo to
we're
get you
in
a...
Camelot. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say this in character. I'm gonna be like, if we're thinking about doing anything not quite,
And we better not do it as us.
we better not do it at all in Camelot. We could try somewhere else.
Yeah, this is the first time I've been in actual
You can try somewhere
society
else.
in like years. If we could not get me having bricks thrown at me, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Fair
Sorry for the
enough.
interruption.
Did you get it turned off?
Yes, we
Okay.
we found the
Okay, the
breaker
thing
box.
is done.
The off switch for our oven busted. It does not turn off.
Is it also the on switch, or can you just turn it on?
Well,
and
I
off?
think she can just turn it on but not off.
Oh,
That's awful.
Yeah.
that's not good.
So yeah, we
Hey,
are.
at least it's not on full.
Yeah.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
That was a good one. Come on, Des.
No, that was not a good one.
I
Out.
hope his neighbor slashes your tires.
Oh, I
was gonna
deserve
make,
that.
Like, the extra parts of the animal awful joke, but that
So.
no, I was just gonna ask if you wanted to hold a craw and
I
see if you
mean,
felt anything.
I'm just gonna beam into a Craw's head. Roost?
Yeah, I got you.
Roll me a handle animal.
I'm sure.
Do I have a fish now?
That.
So we'll get to that in a second. Yeah. But yeah, you have a fish.
That's a 3.
Is it a big fish?
A living fish?
It is.
Wait, is a crow a crow or a raven?
It's a raven.
Raven? Okay. Do I have advantage from the over thingy? The overlord?
Is it
I would say
hawks or ravens?
crows and ravens are different, but for the purposes of this, yes, you would have advantage because there's a social interaction with one of those. What did you
Was
get?
that worse?
That's
Yes.
a 4!
Oh, sweet.
That was the better one?
I rolled a base 2 on the first one and a base 3 on
So
the second.
Okay.
when you asked them to
Roost?
roost on you, it was just a little too aggressive and a little too echoey, and they flew away, went in a circle, and then back onto your shoulder.
I'm just gonna look at a craw and say, "Come here, baby."
I think
Just
that's
step
the
up
first time I've
easily.
been good at the whole scarecrow
And
thing.
then I'm gonna put him on.
Oh, you are
Alright,
good at your
it,
job.
And then I'm
it-
gonna put him on your shoulder.
It pecks, not that it hurts at all, but like
Yeah.
it bites on your armor way too hard. You feel, and then it steps on, and then it starts rubbing its beak all over you.
Aww,
it's sharpening.
he likes you.
It's claiming you as property.
That's fine.
Oh,
I
you
get it.
guys are
I'm
now
shiny.
made
Just don't
it
try to
for
carry me
life.
off
You,
into the sky.
No,
you-
I'm just gonna say he likes you.
You hear a like the fish is slapping in mud in whatever this thing is. That's so hook on fish, fish inside something, and that's what you're pulling up. And the fish is kind of slopping around.
I'm gonna wash it off and see what.
It's
In a boot.
big, And when you start washing it off, the first thing is the sun starts reflecting off of it, and it's really, really, really reflective.
Oh no.
And when you're looking at it, is a chalice.
Ooh.
That
Oh, no.
looks to be reflective, almost like a mirror.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Did you find a magic item in the bottom of the pot?
I mean,
Can we put the fish back
so
since he's
I
obviously
want
too
both the
little?
chalice and the fish.
The fish is still there; it's still hooked.
I'm gonna take out the fish,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hand it to you to give to Bird.
It's
No.
perfect.
I'll put
It's-
that bread on my back.
I would say that the fish is probably like weighs as much as a bird, maybe about like 3 or 4 inches bigger. So like a fish. What fish is it? Just I don't fucking know.
It's a fish.
Bass?
Fish.
Is it freshwater, saltwater?
This would be.
This would be freshwater.
Alright, so freshwater.
There's marshes
So
to
it
the
is
south.
a
So
big-
yeah.
It's a bass,
Is
maybe.
it a bass? Is it trout? Catfish?
It's a bass.
It's muddy, so catfish.
Yay.
Oh boy.
That was weird and unintentional.
Whiskers.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'm running out of hands. He was trying to give me a fish.
So yeah, because when he comes in, he has a dead chicken and a dead duck, and so
No, I
like,
had the poultry here.
oh yeah,
And then I had the bread.
and the bread, yes.
And I'm like, oh, I have an idea. And then I enchant my shield so it starts floating. I'll hook the poultry on my shield.
That's the-
while it's floating.
That's perfect.
Then
That's
I'll have
exactly
the
what
fish.
that shield was meant to do.
Hanging poultry and fish.
Rotisserie shield?
Yes.
And I am going to detect magic.
There is
I'm on
A
the
floating shield.
barbecues.
there's a fun shell. There is
There's-
a great sense of divination within this chalice, almost like a channel
Ooh.
for
Nice.
divination,
Oh boy.
with a very high
Oh.
cost of gold attached.
Oh wow.
Almost maybe
It
like
sounds-
1,000.
It's so,
Imagine.
Imagine
it's so
that.
weird. It's almost like the thing you were wanting to do is like right in front of you. Son of a. Okay.
Damn, I'm good at fishing.
Yes, yes.
What is this, Minecraft?
because I
This
feel
kind of
like-
magic item?
I want a Craw and Cross to be friends, better friends. I'm gonna give Cross some of the pet food that I have to feed
Is it
this Craw.
seed?
Yeah.
Are you aware that I'm really pointy? Like, there might be a flat spot. I think I can make that work, but
You have hands.
I do.
So
fair.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the seed. I'm gonna say, hold out your hand like this,
Alright.
and he's gonna eat it.
Okay.
You're making friends.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, birds eat. Sure. Alright. Consume.
It's he just starts eating and pecking at it. Yes.
Yeah, my idea is to actually go to
It was a crawl in your. I mean, sorry.
Cross.
Was
Cross?
was he in your room, or was he in the
I
cart?
probably would have. Because
Yeah,
the
I
cart
thought you
is.
had the cart in the little hiding
Oh,
hole.
so I probably would have.
Okay, I'll say that.
brought him in, like from the back.
Okay, when you go upstairs into your room,
Crocs.
yeah, Crocs. Yeah,
Because I know it's
CROX.
like almost half
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crocs.
Yeah, almost Horcrux was Crocs. As you go up to your room, you'll see that there's smoke coming out of it.
Oh boy, not again.
As you enter, there's nothing on fire, but the room is maybe 10 degrees hotter than this morning, which was already pretty hot. Which for you, a fire Genasi, whatever. But you do see as Croc is just throwing these little seeds of fire, hitting one of the bricks, and it kind of singes a little bit. Gets fucking pissed. Its feathers start ploofing up. It
Oh,
tries to fly, lands back in the same position, and it's just it's getting mad that it's not burning the brick. And the brick has
That's
maybe
the
about half an
wall.
inch like hole where the
Damn
flame
it.
keeps
Oh, no.
like hitting it and hitting it and hitting it.
Slowest plasma cutter ever.
Yeah. What do you do?
Aw.
I have food, but I'm saying
In Primordial, as it looks to you, I think I'm no longer a god.
Oh no.
I can't burn this strange building.
I want us do it again.
Oh my god.
This is the most chaotic
again?
and neutral
It's
Phoenix.
another fair.
No, wait, one more time. Don't make me do it again.
No, I'll try. I'll tell him
To do it again.
to do it.
Okay. And it winds up. His feathers get all
I wanna
ruffled.
I'm gonna go right behind him, and I want a sleight of hand, maybe or something.
Roll me a
I'm
sleight of
gonna
hand?
do This with a produce flag.
Okay.
Try
Roll me,
to shoot it on the brick.
roll me sleight of hand.
Come on! Low dex 16.
Is the bird perceptive?
It does have a +1 perception,
Oh wow.
so making it a 15.
Ooh, I rolled a 15 plus 1, 16.
Yeah. All right. So as you shoot at it, and it looks up with a C, and then you hear as like it fired off when the flame went this way after you casted it. It turned the other way, so just completely missed. And you see that the brick kind of moves to the side and like it singes on the other like brick surrounding it. And everyone from the outside of the tower, you just see smaller brick just fall into the.
Wait, is there a hole now?
Yeah, like the brick kind of moved out of the way, and so you exploded the whole brick out.
Oh, oops.
And it looks at you.
I wasn't trying to do that.
It looks at you, hits your boot with this big tuk 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 tuk, and then flies to where your shoulder is, and then just screams in your ear for about a minute. And it's not screaming as it's talking to you. It's more of a like it kind. Not that this would be a translation that Saerus would know. It kind of feels like a small dog just barking to just be big. But if you can imagine, Jeremiah, a T-Rex just roaring to just roar like, look how tough I am. That's what Crux is doing right now.
Yeah, that's very much Loki.
So it's being part of the flock with you.
Maybe you just needed to wind up.
That's what it needs to do.
You're
Wind up.
maybe not a god right now. Maybe a demigod.
I'll accept demigod.
And then I'm gonna grab the chicken and
When you grab the chicken, it's like
I'm gonna throw it in the air and catch.
it just little seats it, and then just runs, and that's the burnt parts that as it's eating, it's just digesting it and burning it, and it smells like superly overcooked chicken really really fast in this room. Yeah.
It's got a little piece.
Yeah, we made an exhaust port. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, that works.
So it
Everything's
doesn't
working
stink
out
up the room.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys see out of that little brick that fell off, you start seeing smoke kind of bellow out.
Is that a problem?
Do fire Genasis normally burn down the buildings they happen to be in?
We're so rarely in a building.
That's true.
Wait a second.
Wait, Tihiana carriage hasn't burned down yet. I mean, it's gotten close.
I'm a
but-
carriage.
Pocket Castles is, like, fancy. Like, we burn that down.
I think they're a little more resilient than the carriage.
I don't think that's Saerus. Because we know.
Yeah, you would know.
I mean, I know about the bird.
Yeah.
I've seen the bird.
I know. I'm just saying.
Bird
I
It
don't-
is the word.
I don't think that was Saerus.
Well, should we go check on
I
that?
probably think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Maybe you can just be.
How tall is this? What floor are you on?
Just
Second.
Oh yeah, second floor.
Second floor?
Don't you have to look at me? You have to see me?
I do need line of sight. That is
But
true.
you have a hole.
Do you have any idea how specific I have to?
You're a cool entity.
I'm just
I don't know. You have powers.
you're going to see my eyes just dim for a second as I look at the hole and be like, nope, don't have a shot.
Did the brick that fell or shot out, is that destroyed?
No, it's a solid brick. It's just damaged.
You're gonna pick it up and be like, they probably still make this work.
Just put it back in there and call it a day.
Just turn it around.
Yeah, just flip it around.
Flip it around so they can't see it.
I think that may have been the whiskey.
So do you guys go to Cyrus's room?
Yep.
Oh no! After catching a chalice, I'm gonna try and fish again. Are you
Oh,
kidding
okay.
me? Like, y'all have fun. Like,
He's now the claw machine.
I don't have any. Oh, fuck off.
Sure, Ryan. Make Cross roll me a general dex check.
Yeah, make
Sure.
cross roll.
And like now I'm actually focused instead of asking about food.
Bruce, interesting.
Fuck.
Bruce banter.
Now that you're focused.
I'm mad.
8.
As you sit there for a while, 10 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass, 30 minutes pass. There's not a single
I
bite.
am peak patience.
40 minutes will pass. Something bites. You do. Oh, okay, roll me your strength.
Aggressively.
Aggressively, okay.
Slightly better.
That's
That's a 12.
12, okay, let
That's a
me.
Swedish fish.
I've broken the 10s.
As you pull something out, and you pull it so hard that whatever it was hooked on there jumps out of the little pond, unhooks itself. You see this little tiny cat fish flying up in the air, and then
Reaction?
yeah, what's the reaction?
Top of it, pull wand and Eldritch Blast.
Oh wow!
Oh,
That
God.
poor baby catfish.
Did I not just say it's not a good idea?
Just wait until you see my water
I'm
conservation
so
effort.
very upset.
That's a 21 for the first of 3 beams.
The
First of 2 beams. Sorry.
First beam hits and then explodes catfish guts everywhere.
That is gross.
Target practice.
These fish are gonna come murder us in our sleep now,
Yeah, that makes
guys.
sense.
And I can't say anything because I'm not even
Does
down there
my
anymore. I'm
Hey,
going up to the
chalice
brick.
require
One of us needs to
tuning?
breathe. That's fine.
It does not require a tube.
Let
It is
them
just
come.
the piece for that spell.
You're so wrong. You're so wrong.
I've got to do it in every campaign.
As I will say that as you two are walking up the stairs, you just look at a blast and like part of like gill and eyeball hits the window.
That is attractive.
I'm gonna be like,
You just if you
I don't-
look out the window, you just see me just victory dance.
I don't even know if we can see around the gill and the gill in the eye.
I mean,
I was about to say the
it's a
gill in
tiny
the
catfish.
fish.
There's no way it coated that entire window.
No, this is a little bit.
It's NPC. It's still the same round. Review if I don't.
I'm just gonna be like, ew.
That's how it works. You will see a giant bear just go, "Hey, friend," and a half-bodied catfish starts moving towards him and into its mouth.
Oh my god.
God. Yep, that seems right.
That sounds about right.
And
I'm
Well,
just.
you were just making
Nope.
plans for.
I'm gonna keep going
Monocled
up.
bear
Yeah.
eating an
Monocled-
exploded catfish.
Yep, a animated exploding catfish.
Oh yeah.
ugh.
What about the gills
the
and the
bear
eyeball
would
that
be
was on
very
the wall?
That's on the-
Into-
Nah, that'll be
You're a little
separate.
too far removed there.
When did we stop calling it a boat, Jeremiah? How many pieces of wood do we have to remove? So, you guys are going up the stairs. You'll all of them. Okay. Up the stairs, you'll see your friend hanging out with their other friend, little baby phoenix.
I'm gonna go.
Little baby phoenix.
I'm just gonna hold up the brick and be like, what happened?
I don't know. What's that?
It's a brick. It came flying
Why do you have a
outside.
brick in your hand?
I'm gonna look around the room and see if I can find where the brick goes.
You will easily be able to find.
I'm gonna point to it and be like, I think it goes there.
Oh, probably fell when they came in here.
Like it just fell.
I thought that hole was there the whole time.
Sounds exactly like what an arsonist would say.
I'm just gonna say, okay, whatever you want to say, and I'm just gonna walk
I mean,
over
I
and
think-
turn it around and just.
Sure, yeah,
I mean,
easy
I
enough.
came in here and he was doing some target practice on that, on somewhere around there.
Can you ask him maybe not to do that in the castle?
Do you tell your rock babies not to do what stuff?
I don't have rock babies, you bitch.
Yes!
The
Surfside
Surfside
Beach.
Beach.
You Surfside Beach.
I'm gonna hold out my golem and say I have rock baby.
Wait, you came with us upstairs?
They call him.
Did you come with us upstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
follow you.
Okay, great. And I'm gonna say,
Me too.
that's
Because
not funny. I'm no longer enjoying this joke anymore.
I mean, when you look at it, it really does have a resemblance to Miguel.
Jesus.
It has some sort of
Jesus.
ponytail.
he looks like big on the top and narrow on the bottom. Like Gaston.
It's like
You're saying my-
stereotypically
We got
triangle.
ditties.
What is
No, like, you know,
Is
he's
Michaela
got broad
the-
shoulders and narrow hips.
Is Michaela Dorito?
Oh, that's exaggerated, but maybe. I don't know. I thought he was just.
he looks like Gaston, yes. But anyways,
If I built him correctly, he looks like this.
yes. But he also has thick thighs.
Oh my god.
Them thighs thick, boy.
Thighs.
Thank
You will see someone walking in half plate armor
Oh.
towards
Oh.
the keep.
Oh,
I'm still outside. Do I recognize this individual?
No, they do have kind of like a it's a tunic, but for it might look like just a
chainmail.
The dress.
Blanket dress. Yeah, works. I was thinking like a blanket from your perspective.
Ah.
But and it has the same emblem that Lancelot has on some of his armor and definitely on his horse.
Yeah, when I see that, I'm gonna tell whoever's
Are you
upstairs,
just looking through the window, the fish gut window?
and then I'm gonna tell them, well, I think they're here to summon us, and I'm gonna look at
Time for the
Crocs.
ritual.
Like,
Cross is downstairs.
you can Crocs. You know, like you can target practice later. I'll help you with that. For now, rest. You need your sleep to grow bigger.
He looks at you. I don't need sleep. I'm a demigod.
I'm looking at
And
you.
it looks
Your
and
face
runs under.
doesn't look like it. You're sleeping.
Don't need any.
Sure.
And then it runs underneath, like where there's some shade from like the blanket in the bed.
Yeah, I should
And
have like set him up like a little bed.
Okay, oh,
with
well,
the
he'll
bag-
run over to
with
where-
the bag that where he's usually.
Okay. He runs over to that location. Like I don't need any sleep. I'm just resting my eyes for my convenience.
I am.
And like 2 seconds later, just
This is in
the
primordial.
cutest
This,
toddler ever.
this is in
Separately
primordial.
by
So,
shepherd.
but when on our way down, I'm gonna whisper what he said because I thought he was cute.
Fair enough.
Like,
so a gentleman
Is it
comes
demigod?
over to you guys with it looks pretty rich armor. Has not seen any battle,
Yeah.
but his sheath, this scabbard looks heavily damaged, and this kind of looks like more as an
This is
ornamental
the-
armor.
yeah, this is the for show armor.
Yeah, this is the for show armor, and he has his long sword that he definitely takes into battle, and it's not like at rest; it's at the ready.
Is it Galahad?
Huh?
I'm just speculating.
kiss a silly.
I'm just going to
Is it
walk up
Galahad?
behind him because I assume this is happening on like the first floor and I'm still
Yeah,
outside.
for sure.
And like as I get inside of 30 feet, I'm just beaming directly into his head, like as soft as I possibly can. Please don't hit me. 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 Please don't hit me.
You're saying just over and over again.
Yeah.
He's
And
carving
then,
out
like
to his-
I'm going to say out loud, Lancelot, Shaw.
He grabs the sword, unsheaths it. What is happening? What is? Can someone explain what's happening? Just screams
We're
it
not-
out
we're
loud.
not-
I'm gonna-
outside
I'm gonna
yet,
look
are
at,
we?
like, What?
I know you guys were technically be in the tower, but
Yeah.
you guys can come out easy enough.
I'm just gonna like. What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna stand completely still. Like, please don't hit me.
There was something telling me not to strike it.
I'm gonna look at Cross and it was like, you really need to not do that immediately to new people.
Should I ask permission first?
Remember
Yes.
consent. We talked about that a long time ago.
I talk brain.
And then I'm gonna
With
translate.
still handing off the long
I'm gonna
sword.
translate to him. Or like he talks telepathically.
I thought Lancelot was fibbing when he said that there was a scarecrow that had magical talking abilities. My name is Boris, by the way.
Boris the Blade.
Boris?
Boris, yeah.
Boris or Boris? Boris.
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 Boris?
But I said Boris
Oh.
because I don't like the name Boris.
It's
Okay.
Boris.
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 Boris. And
Or
Natasha.
what my parents call me, Boris, whatever. I don't give a fuck. You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not offended. So,
Hey. Thank you,
Uh,
Human.
yes.
Thank you, Steph. You're the best.
I'm here to see who is going to represent the TOP.
Wait, we're not all going? I'm just beaming it directly at
The usually we just have one person represent whatever organization. We'll have someone representing the people of Camolot. We'll have Lancelot representing the Round Table. Arthur himself. We'll have someone representing the church. So we need one member to represent.
Only one? Is only one allowed?
I thought it was going to be
Yes.
a fancy dress party.
Yeah.
And I'm just like looking down, like
I know.
I commissioned a helmet, so I look human and everything.
Like, well, you guys can come, but at the actual meeting, we just need one person at the table.
Yeah, we just want to go to the party.
And as soon as Merlin arrives, we'll have everyone set. If you do not have someone that you would like to nominate now, you can think about it and let us know. Again, we're just waiting on Merlin.
I'm just gonna look and beam at all of you except him. Yeah, I think the way I talk might be a little
I'm thinking the
overbearing.
monocle bear, maybe not so much either.
Monocle bear probably also.
Did you say monocle bear?
I did, that's
So-
what I've been saying.
Yeah. He does look over like, are you drawing your meat? I think it's turning bad.
alive. Don't ask questions.
He's very probable.
I will see you at the meeting. Where's the rest? We're heading out.
Where do we go?
Where's the meeting?
We'll have someone escort you to the castle.
Okay, thank you.
I'll reply. The meeting.
I'm gonna ask him when
Yeah.
when is an approximate time.
Well, we were supposed to have it tonight. If Merlin arrives on time, we will have it tonight around sunset.
Then tomorrow then.
But I suspect that since we haven't heard a single thing. Not a message, no communication, nothing. We'll see what is holding him up.
It'll beam into your
Would you
I
like-
can do that.
Maybe I should ask Arthur if I can help with that. If
I'm
we
just
need
gonna do like a little solution
Probably call Tower.
because I kind of see him as like a higher up to me because he's
For the
Yeah,
She's
he's
a
part of the
higher up.
residence.
side of the tower.
Yeah. Actually part of the table. So, he'll salute and then heads.
Okay, when he walks off, then I'm gonna say maybe I should see if I should message Merlin. See
Oh, this
when he's expected to arrive.
Oh,
Who do we think though should be our
I
representative?
think you can describe him.
If you let me.
Kind of vote for the
I'm gonna
person
vote.
who's most
I've been-
familiar.
I've been into some of this kind of meetings.
No.
But if one of you wants to go and look, hopefully I won't fall asleep in one.
Has that happened in the past?
What are you talking about?
Well, you're the one who volunteered that information. Has that happened in the past?
Wait, so who's going to the actual meeting?
We're trying to figure that out right now.
I mean, if we're going by face value, we have a night.
Yeah, that's what we were just kind of
Well,
talking
That's
about.
what we were just saying. That's a natural.
But then he said, as long as I don't fall asleep, and then I said, has that happened in the past? And he's
Do you
being a
normally
little
fall
cagey.
asleep at meetings? Is that like did you go to your night
No.
job interview and just kind of
your night job.
In the morning.
I hate it so much.
Thanks,
There's so much quotable material here.
It's awful here.
That's why everyone's getting 1 point of exhaustion.
It is
Yeah,
a silly place.
I'm used to that.
We should not be arrogant.
Like I've been to some, but I think I will stay away from this one because it's kind of important.
I mean, if
We
we're
have many
going
things to communicate with him.
if we're going by titles, Carver over here was, considered the head of the top head By Merlin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The head of
by
top.
by Merlin
Yeah.
or by?
By was it?
Artemis.
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 It was Artemis?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean,
I
Artemis.
was just gonna slip a tooth in his dog.
Oh, Lord.
That also
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Why do you keep feeding
Also-
people teeth?
Because he has so many.
I'm
You
just
know-
gonna smile and be like, never mind. I retract my
I was
statement.
like, maybe that's a better idea since some people already know me here.
Do you have a pocket?
But
Wouldn't people know
wouldn't
you
it-
here?
wouldn't it be
How are you gonna
better
just grow?
if you went then? Because then they wouldn't be so maybe not.
I might have more bricks thrown in. I don't know if my helmet's done yet. We should check on that on the way there. But the fact remains.
Oh yeah.
And armor.
Yeah,
you should-
armor.
Yeah, like
should
the
ask-
shoulder
I just want
pauldrons.
people to
You should ask your date how things went.
Who knows you
Dinner.
here?
Who knows
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to go. I was like,
You go give them breakfast.
I'm looking at the bread that I bought for.
I forgot what I was doing. I saw
like-
bread. I got hungry.
It's like two bites left.
Wow, you are charming this chick like crazy.
I would have gotten you fish, but I kind of.
Loaded.
Worth it.
Ha!
Saerus.
It happened to somebody else today. I'm
Who
happy.
knows you here?
I'm just gonna say
Like in Camolot.
maybe you should be the one
I mean,
to
Arthur
go.
is all
I
of
am,
To the meeting.
I'm our knighthood is part of is working under Lancelot.
I think that maybe you should go so that the people who don't know us here
So
would be more comfortable talking
So in a
if
way,
you were there.
my sigil is known here.
Yeah,
So wouldn't
that
it
would
be enough?
that would
nice.
make more sense.
Yeah,
I
As
think.
knights.
You make the most sense to sit at the table because if I sit there, even though Arthur can vouch for me, somebody's gonna throw a fork at me. And that's
We're
that might tickle a little bit.
we're not knights of the round table per se, but we are knights of Camolot.
Did we get our garnets and stuff?
You would have to go pick them up, but yeah, you can do that within the today. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Finish paying the
Merlin's
thing.
not in the round table tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Probably.
you guys finish your discussion, continue on lounging and generally just having
I'm gonna
a.
go out again. I was like, can you watch the bird?
I'll watch the bird if you'll go get my gear.
Yeah, that's what I'm going.
That's fine. I hope the bird can't
I
melt.
was like, I need to buy breakfast and I need to not eat it.
I'm gonna say okay. If you're gonna watch the bird, since the bird doesn't seem to like our birds very much, I'm gonna take a crawl back.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Totally fine.
Oh.
So you guys get your dresses, you get your new armor,
Bonnet.
helm.
Do we get to see
Bonnet.
Cyrus interact with the cool smith?
The chick.
The chick smith?
Armor.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, we get to go meet the chick smith.
Are you all going at the same time?
Yeah,
I mean,
Okay,
you
okay.
don't have to be.
I'm watching.
I wanna
this-
go.
I'm watching the bird. This
We're all
sucks.
We're all going to pick up our various things together.
Okay.
Except for Cross, who needs to stay hidden.
Somebody's babysitting the bird. It's fine.
Let's see what bear.
So are you getting your
Bear
garments
wants
first,
to-
or getting the helm and shoulder pads first?
Whatever we need to get first.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna look at them like I don't know what you need to get, but I need to go.
He needs to do a thing.
Okay.
And I'm going.
We'll come
to
with
buy
you.
Food.
All right. You go get the food. You'll come back. What food did you buy?
Breakfast, I guess.
You want
Bread.
a steak?
Bread.
Some meat.
Okay. Some bread and meats. Okay. As the door is.
Maybe fruits if they have fruit
Okay.
and cheese.
And cheese. Yeah. Perfect. As the door is
And
half
I'm eating
open.
the bread.
Of course you will. The door is half open when you come in.
Oh, I would have
You
told
just-
you one thing before you got out of thought range of me. Apologize to her for me for the last beam I did into her head. Because she told me not to do that. Anyway, alright.
As the door is
I'll
half
give her-
open in the
I'll
shop.
give her
Yes.
some extra money.
Okay. You hear the ding dings of the smithing, which actually I believe there is a blacksmith little sound for that here. If there is, cool. If there's not, there's not. Oh, Country Workshop. Let's see what that sounds like. Sure, that's the only reason right now. She's definitely working on it and does not hear you guys come in. It's really dark in here, and it's not until you are arriving closer to the fort that everything's lit up. What are you doing? She is focusing on making sure this is bent correctly and strapped on, and is checking the leathers around.
I'm not really looking if she doesn't look like she's finished.
It looks like she's just fine tuning the last thing.
Then I'm just gonna kind of
sounds ominous.
It does.
quietly go in there and drop the food, sans bread because I ate it already.
You said you bought more bread.
Yeah, get out the way.
Alright.
Oh my god. Is it because you're a fire Genasi, you just auto toast bread? So
yeah, the smell of toasted
So
bread.
with the disadvantage, she has a total of an 8 and does not notice that you guys are there.
Yeah, I'm
She's
just
just
gonna sit there.
Puts it on herself, looks in the mirror.
I'll put the food down and then I'm just gonna sit patiently.
looks in the mirror, I'm waiting for the scene.
She's just kind of putting herself, looking at herself. Takes off the thing. It's really heavy. Is his head that big? Looks at calculations. Yeah, his head's that big. It's over. Stops and is really still. You all see that her hand's slowly reaching for a hammer.
Hello.
Grabs it, immediately throws it at you.
Protection immediately.
Now you know how it sees!
The shield it hits Amber. In my defense, no one knocked.
I did.
In my defense, no one said hello.
I did.
In my defense, I was scared.
That's fair. We say that at the same time because
Yeah.
we're sisters.
And she's gonna be like, oh no.
Well, your piece is done. I see that I don't have my breakfast. I worked on it. I worked on it for summer.
And then I'm going like this too, grabbing the extra
And-
money.
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 Oh, money. I thought you were like fruit. Sorry. And she's like,
No, I got all the food laid down.
as she's like just stuffing her mouth
the
and
money, the money that I need.
bread and cheese is
extra
falling
money.
out. Well, I'm not gonna lie. This is quite a bit of fun to do this. So you guys have anything else? Are you part of this guy in the talkie
Yep.
metal thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he said he apologized.
Or is any of you gonna talk in my head? Because that shit's
No.
creepy and I don't appreciate it.
Not unless you want us to.
I use this to talk.
Good.
He-
You
he-
do
he-
it, Carver?
He didn't say.
I swear to God, Carver.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message her. I can do both.
Let me see if she's perceptive enough to see that you're moving your lips.
Oh,
With the
no.
5, no. Who's that? Grabs the hammer. You see there's random fucking throwing hammers everywhere. I don't want. Looks at you guys. I don't want to alarm the child. But there's someone here.
The child's the one.
Yeah, it's us. Weird.
I'm just gonna keep this in my front pocket just in case, and puts a little hammer on the pocket. Yes.
I'll message her. I'll have you know I have reached the age of majority.
Who's saying
What?
that? Who is saying that? This shit's weird.
When you're talking about.
Someone did the head
Oh.
talk again. I don't know who it is.
I'm gonna turn across.
You would know by now that I don't have
I
sending.
say that out loud.
Oh, you said it. Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying it
Oh,
in the.
I am.
Okay.
Both.
Both.
I
Yeah,
have to say it out loud to message.
Yes.
He's doing
but you
it
have
for-
to whisper it.
He's doing
Yeah,
it
okay.
for
I'm saying
reverb.
it out loud.
He is getting reverb.
That's a witch.
Can confirm.
So, any more armor that you guys need? Maybe you can say it out loud.
I'm
Send it
talking
in my
to
head.
my friend. Apologized for the last brain talking. Not this one, the other one.
Yeah, this one's an asshole.
And then I'm
I don't-
gonna
Yeah.
grab like an extra piece of gold and just put it down. That's
That's
fine.
my allowance
That's
for the
the-
month.
That's for the fine work he did.
I appreciate it.
And I believe the technical word is warlock.
Which
You are telling someone that does
Warlock.
not know magic
Also,
that there is.
you're being
You're
know-it-all.
gatekeeping like titles.
look, I don't know what the technical definitions
I was
is.
just trying to help.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Alright, I like this one.
We all do. She's crazy.
She has rock babies.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna grab my stuff and turn around.
This is so the metal thing was your child?
Yes, kind
Yes.
of.
Oh no. This
What a
is Canada
world.
now. This is Canada now.
No, it's not. I know very well who birthed me, and she is a lot battier.
Bad ear.
Where's your mother?
This is an interesting world that I do not want to be a part of.
That's fair. But if you ever have any weird problems, you know who to
Yeah,
contact.
the birth of metal and earth. Got it.
Before I actually leave,
I'm just gonna
the
smile.
Smith,
That's fine.
like, I'm sorry if there's no bread. I got hungry.
You could have just not told me you got bread.
I'll
You
send
could have
some-
lied to me,
I'll
and my
send
world would
someone-
not have been crushed.
I'll send someone to give you bread.
Alright, that's fair.
Did you?
Huh?
You were supposed to give her bread and you didn't give her bread?
The
Yeah.
second time.
Second time? I didn't even know I had bread
I
one
was
time.
already out
And
the
now
door.
I've been denied bread 2 times?
So,
I was already
what
out
is
the
your
door.
name? I didn't get your name. I'm sorry.
It's something.
Yeah.
It's
Naming the character time.
He's just really awkward when he
Heroldia.
fancies you.
I don't fucking know. I didn't write.
Heroldia, oh my
It
god.
was an NPC for the day, so I didn't fucking know. Let me go look at my fucking chart of names. It's none of your damn business until I get my bread.
Nunya.
It's Nunya? It's Nunya. Please let it be Nunya.
Please, I don't know.
Well, Nunya.
Are you guys just waiting
It's
for me to tell you my
actually
name?
Yes.
As in Ligma boots until you get me my fucking
Ligma.
bread.
Ligma?
Wow, that's so dark.
You are a human. So go where it says humans. What the fuck is humans? Half orcs. What?
Grisolde.
They don't have human names? Fuck.
I don't know.
Is it taking this long?
It's Griswold's great,
Yeah,
great,
it's taking
great,
as long for me
great,
to fucking
great,
get
great,
it.
great, great,
I'm
great,
gonna
great.
sit down.
Huh?
I'm gonna pop a squat.
Okay, you're fine with that. So
Are
You're
you
even
slob
scared
squatting
now.
in this armor?
Oh, okay, I'm
Yeah.
dead.
the first random name was Doris.
Okay, Doris.
So Doris.
Cool.
I like Doris.
I like Doris. It's a good
It's a
name.
good name.
It's a good name.
It's the most boring ass name I've ever heard.
Shut up. I like Nunya, but it's fine.
Maybe her name is Doris Nunya.
Oh, that'd be better.
Teach me to not have my fucking random generator
No.
names out.
First name Nunya, middle name Doris, last name Open. Nunya door is open.
So
Okay.
yes, what can I help with you?
Doris, I'm
Yes.
so glad to meet you. I will make sure personally I will come back and bring you bread. As much bread as you want.
2.
2? Okay. How about 3?
Roughly 2
For
bread.
fun.
3 is more than 2.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna
I'll bring you
destabilize
3.
an economy purely.
I will
for
bring you
something that
3.
wanna be
Alright, I
destabilized.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Okay. You sure you don't need any armor done? You have a lot of dangly nature stuff. Do you want any like real like protection?
Thank you for noticing my
She's so
Like,
natural,
wigs.
this one.
Jump back.
That dangle girl.
That's how I made
That
the rock
dangle
babies.
girl?
Dangle girl.
Dangly nature bit.
That's how we made the rock babies.
I can see.
I don't know what to say to this.
Doris, I like you.
Y'all started this
Make her
interaction.
laugh.
I was just gonna say you get your armor.
Doris, I like you. You were awesome.
I appreciate it.
Would you mind just repairing it? It's
Your
leather,
name?
unfortunately.
I can repair some of the leather, but it seems to be functional.
Okay.
Did you give her your name?
My name is Lena.
Appreciate that, Lena.
I'm
I appreciate
Everlee.
you.
Hi, Everlee.
Dingleberry.
I was she dating that dingleberry?
I'm sorry, my friend is making me laugh.
Dangleberries. So,
Dingleberry.
you get your armor. You guys, some of the leather is worked on and repair a little bit and unscuffed. You guys go back to the keep. You'll
Did you get
have
the dress?
you'll have your dress.
Oh, what did the lady say? Did she see Saerus and Carver? She was very interested.
I went straight. I went back straight to the keep.
He got bread shamed.
He got
She'll just be like, "Here's your dress."
I stopped at the bake shop.
Yes,
and-
here's your
Bonnet.
little bonnet.
I got a bonnet to hide my ears.
It's a nice little bonnet with the colors that you specifically said that I don't remember.
Green mostly.
Yeah, mostly green.
There we
I remember I had 3 grades, and that was the last, as much as I remember from that
it's
day.
totally fine. I love
It was like 3 weeks ago.
it. Okay, and then I'm gonna go find bread.
Yeah.
3 breads to go give to Doris.
Silver for all 3 breads.
Wow, that's good.
1
bread.
silver?
For all 3 breads.
Wow, damn. All right.
And some good. You have a fancy dress and a bonnet.
That's true.
People don't
I
say
don't
that
look.
much.
I don't look.
I was gonna
that
on
much.
the way back. I was gonna stop by at the bake shop and say, "Can I entrust you to deliver 2 bread?"
Y'all are about to bury this woman in bread. Goodness.
Assuming Doris.
No, I want to go back and hand it to her.
It's
and
no
make
longer
sure
a
she
yeast
has
infection, it's a yeast infestation.
Get out.
Yes, they'll deliver it for a fee.
Did the fee go up because of that awful dress?
And then go.
If you're delivering 2 breads, silver for 2 breads and the delivery fee. After many breads delivered to Doris's.
Well, Doris has 5 bread now.
Now she has 5 breads. Too much
She
bread.
can feed
for
her
one
family
person.
for a month.
You guys get your supplies. Go back to the keep. Play an assortment of just games to entertain you. Yes. What's up?
Yes.
No, what up? What's up? What are you doing?
What?
What the fuck do you want? No, what's up?
Are you speaking to Doris again?
That was Zora speaking. What's up?
I want to find some place to get healing potions, if there is a place.
Ooh.
Ooh. Roll me an investigation.
I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't know if that's a thing either.
Back
we're in
alley things
Camelot.
exist. You think
That's a
Camelot's
nat
not gonna
one.
have a black market?
You
bought drugs in one
do
of them.
not
It's supposed to
find
be a
anything
planter.
magical
Yes, but
anywhere in
not
the city.
Magical stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of magical.
And magical in a different sense.
Try to.
Magically
I wasn't talking about the
delicious.
drugs. I was talking about the potions. They're magical.
My
Okay.
dice
See
is
if
struck
it fits
again.
and whatnot.
I think some things will probably fit him. But yeah, it'd have to be probably more like loose and like bigger clothing.
I'm gonna go
No,
back
all
to the
the
drug
armor
shop.
and all that.
Oh, the armor fit perfectly fine on him. Yeah.
To make him look like he's
Don't
the
die.
squire of the
A
clan.
very intimidating squire.
I am going back to the drug shop.
The plantery.
Oh,
The
for fuck's
plantery.
sake.
Yes.
Planter.
Jesus,
Sorry.
like, I just want to move this along.
Yeah. You're back there.
Okay.
But Marilyn said I'm here. No.
Are you telling anyone that you're going there?
Can Thomas be there just
Oh, no. Yeah, sure. I'd let you know.
Are you letting me know what there is there?
When
we
we
didn't
got back,
share
Other than
yet. We were
plants?
gonna wait for the party.
well, I only had one to have myself. You had the ones that are multiples.
Oh,
Anyway,
you fucking fiend.
I would say
What
I'm
did
going to a plantery where we were able to get some fun time things.
Fun time thing.
The evenings,
I'm
recreation.
not following.
You know what's some fun time things?
You know what fun time things?
Look, her dangly nature bits are getting in her way.
It's edible fairy fire. That actually makes a lot of sense. I wonder what I'm going now.
Okay, so I'm going back, and all I'm gonna do is, do you remember me? From yesterday?
Yeah, I remember you.
Cool. Do you have anything that'll make somebody sleepy?
Looks around.
Bruh. That phrasing is awful.
I'm looking
If
for
you're
Say I completed a complete
not looking for
non-rapey
roofing.
way. Not rapey way.
Sleep
Yes, we have things that can make you go to sleep.
You have crippling insomnia. There.
I do!
There you go.
Oh my god! That was what I was gonna. Okay. Can I buy some of those?
How much?
It starts with an R.
2?
2. Joe wasn't even invented back then. Here's
Grams?
2 for free? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't say that out loud.
I'm trying to think of the equivalent of what this would be. Let's just make it drow poison. Sure. That'll run you about 50 gold each.
Ooh.
Alright, money bags.
I'm gonna say. I changed my mind on the 1.
You want 1?
1.
It's 100 gold.
Alright. 50 gold.
50 gold, that's fine. I can do that.
Got 100% markup for trying to undercut.
Okay, you're that. Cool. Thank you.
You should
Thank
have
you.
haggled.
Yeah. No problem.
I don't need to have.
Just tell all your friends, but don't tell all your friends.
I don't understand. But okay.
Alright, see you next
Well,
time.
I guess it's a good thing that I didn't come with them.
Why?
I'm a knight.
You're the cops.
You brought the tapas.
I didn't use my dangles to get a discount, okay?
So, anything else you guys want to do this night?
When they get back, they're just gonna stumble upon, like, he was spitting the seeds at the brick and mad that he can't ignite it. I'm just quick casting minor illusion, being like, draw! And we're firing at each other, and neither of us is actually doing anything.
Perfect.
But
Love it. That will entertain them for hours,
Oh,
to be
yeah.
honest.
Oh my god. I'm so pretty.
I am not getting another pet. Managing Spiral in combat was probably the biggest headache on the planet. I love him to death, but like, holy crap.
So, anything else good?
That's it, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get a sleepy pill.
You got a sleeping pill? It'll be a nightcap. That's what it's called.
Aww.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
That's awesome. I like that.
Bear might
Got
steal
a
it from you.
vodka.
Oh yeah, he's a
Got a vodka.
So,
enthusiast.
as the night goes, you guys get your rest. The next day, uneventful. Playing dumb little games, cards, chess here.
Yay.
Next day,
I'm just gonna kind of train
sure.
Crux. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna let him. I was gonna make
Oh, is
the
he your
shield
new squire?
kind of float around.
Is that what this is?
And then he's trying to hit it.
Oh,
Are
so
you
much
fresh?
jelly.
After your afternoon lunch, which I'll say, sure, for the sake of it,
Somebody
goose, as it was mentioned, goose, a little nicer, goose and some veggies, and some queen to complement it. You'll see Boris again, yeah.
During or after? Probably should be after that lunch.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull a fingernail.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Oh.
give it to you.
I'm like, what is this?
Keep that in your pocket. when
I'm
you
just
talk
gonna
to-
screech. I knew it! And I'm gonna beam in your head. I knew you could pull more than just teeth. I fucking knew it!
Wow.
You can pull a finger too.
You're saying that in my head?
Yeah, I'm just looking right at you.
I'm gonna respond out loud. I'm not giving you my fingernails.
Boris is like, what? I don't understand. I don't.
Wait, we
I'm
have
gonna-
Boris and Doris. I love it.
Boris and Doris,
I'm
and
gonna
then with
look
that.
Oh.
Carver, and is this the thing where you can hear and see? So I need this somewhere that you can hear and see. Kind of.
It would be good if you could put it somewhere that
Put
I
it on
could
the
see,
table.
but I would be afraid of other people seeing me in a light that is not kosher. So I'll take hearing only if that's what I
Where
get.
are
You
you
can
putting
feel
it?
Fire Genasi nipple right now. That is a rare opportunity.
Nice. You had
Just
a,
dropped it on his shirt.
I didn't drop it on my shirt.
I'm sorry, you just said
I have put it in a plastic.
nipple, and I just
You don't wanna
wondered
touch
what that looked like.
Fire
Anyways,
Genasi
Just what you think it is.
Okay, it's been a day.
It's been like 2-3 days.
Okay. After the first day that we're waiting, I would have sent Merlin a message and said, "Hey, when are you gonna get here? Love you, wish you here."
Oh, you said it.
Yeah.
This is Team Mom just checking up on you. How you doing?
I'm not Team Mom.
What is the exact word you use?
Okay, fine.
Oh no! This is getting intercepted. I'm not gonna say that. It's gonna impact your words, but I already said it. So just say what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say.
Remember, you got 20 words. That's it.
just like the consent to be healed.
I'm thinking.
Love you, wish you here is
okay.
also implied.
I know. Okay.
Consent is implied.
It's like a signature. Of
Just
to
checking
any-
on you. We are waiting. We are waiting. Yeah.
For the meeting.
No. Oh, Arthur. I'm not gonna say that. We are waiting.
They're giving us awards for killing a colossus. I don't know. Now I'm just lying.
Of roads?
Can
Oh,
we
macros.
help in some way? Are you okay there?
No? No?
Okay. Love you, wish you here. That's all I'm gonna say.
You'll hear in a kind of like raggedy way. You know what could help me is if you get me maybe some sunlight, maybe somewhere where my feet aren't constantly wet. What do you say? Doesn't sound like they were. Sorry, that's insight check, please. You roll me an insight. Sounded joyous,
Do I use-
jokingly.
Okay.
Not bad.
Insight, still pretty good. 15.
You don't think he was talking to you, but he definitely heard you. And tried to use as much words as you did back.
Okay. So I feel like he heard me,
Mm-hmm.
but he wasn't really talking to me.
Did you put a send receipt on it?
Are you sharing the party?
Yes, I am. I would have shared with the party before I did that anyways.
I'm gonna let you know that he might be somewhere where he can't really talk. Maybe somewhere either he's around normal people or worse.
What did you say
Kingdom.
exactly? You just say you repeat it.
I repeat it. It was
He needs.
you know what I really
sunlight
like?
and his feet are wet.
some sunlight and
Feet aren't
I don't know, what did I say?
Jesus! I just
He
He
needs
said,
some.
yeah, I
some
would really
I
like
would really like some sunlight and
and somewhere my
Yeah.
feet aren't constantly
That
wet.
sounds like
He's been captured.
he is talking from a dungeon.
But he was
Yeah.
joking. He was jovial.
He was a little jovial, yes. Sound like, not like, haha, my old chump, but there was
He
a
was
certain
joking.
sarcasm to
Okay.
his voice.
There's a certain sarcasm to his voice.
So he's snarking it up.
Apparently.
so he might.
I mean, do you
Do you
live
want me
in
to-
a place devoid of light and that is always wet?
Do you want me to send another?
Yeah, inside my own body.
I can send a couple of these. Do you want me to send another? Do you want me to ask if he is alright, and if he is not, to reply with a no in the negative?
Say that was the worst coded message I've ever heard.
That
I'll
might
be
not
poor.
be the best idea if it was a coded message. Before you cast anything,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic and hold it up.
Okay. Other than the normal items everyone has, Detect Magic is up. You're concentrating on there for
You
the
want
next
me to?
10 seconds.
I mean, if they're
See what else he says.
Okay, well, what do I say? What do I tell him? Should I just say,
Make small talk.
okay,
Nothing meaningful.
we're wiretapping him now.
okay.
Okay, I'm tracing.
I'm gonna say, is everybody ready? Does everybody? I'm just gonna tell you what he says, word for word. Ready?
Sending receipt.
I'm gonna cast sending again, and I'm gonna say
I'm just gonna beam into your head the second you start to say like
words.
but right before you're about to say it, I'm gonna say, just keep talking. Are you okay?
Just keep talking. Are you okay? Just keep talking. Are you okay? Okay, is one word.
Yeah. So that was that the first 6, or are you gonna repeat that?
No, I'm just. Those are the first 6.
That's it. That's.
Okay. Anything else?
Love you, Michigan.
Well, I mean, we don't know if he's in trouble. Like, the insight check showed sarcasm, but like
That should be
Dev-
fine.
devoid
We
of
just want to hear what he says back.
He said
Okay.
to
Yeah.
Marilyn about
he's
the
either gonna
candles.
be a joking asshole, which means he's drunk and we can forget about it, or he's not. This is a coin flip.
He will reply. As much as I enjoy the service here, maybe something other than just rat feces. And then you hear a grunt.
I would have repeated that word for word back.
He's captured.
Maybe we need to send word
Did
to
I detect
Arthur
anything
about
but
this.
that?
No. You do not, from your perspective, in the 60 feet around you, you do not detect any outside interfering magic from other than her message sleep.
Can you see me
Can I-
beam thought at people with the
I would
hat?
say that for the flare, you would see like a little spark and then a little spark.
Huh. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna beam into your head because I think you also have sending. And
I
why
do
am I
also.
forgetting your name? I know Lena and
Everlee.
Everlee. God, now I'm doing it. It's
I'm gonna
spreading.
keep this held up for the
Okay,
duration.
no problem.
Can I roll another insight?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Just to
Send
see if I
word
pick up on anything else.
I don't like
I
that
don't.
tower.
What did you get?
It's a 5.
Face
9 total.
9? Okay, so a lot of theories could come from this. He definitely sounded like he grunted, or maybe he barfed up whatever he was eating. He could
I
be.
mean,
Okay.
He's obviously not in a restaurant.
Yeah, he just said something about rat dropping, so now.
I don't know. You can allow a certain amount of that into peanut butter in this day. and age.
Do you
It could
think
be
we
what
should-
Poopy says and he's pooping.
Yeah, poopy. It could be poopy.
Do you think we should send word to Arthur?
I
I
agree.
think
we
I
should.
think we should as well.
We should notify someone.
When-
like the police.
That will be when Boris comes and says, "We're about to have our meeting the next hour. Merlin has still not arrived, so apparently."
you should say that.
Oh, Merlin
I'm gonna go like this too.
did have you guys as part of his team, so if you would like to pick someone to represent him in the meeting, that would be
So we have 2 people.
adequate.
2 people in the meeting.
Merlin's ridiculously magical. I think I can get away with this being a stand-in.
But we'll have someone within an hour or 2 to come get you guys, probably when the sun sets, so we'll be by lantern. And you said funny, I should say what?
I'm just gonna beam into his head. Oh, nothing.
Do not understand fake jokes. I need to learn more. Lancelot keeps saying, and he's saying this to himself as he's like,
As he's walking
Lancelot keeps saying Shaw maybe he has something to do. I don't care. I'm just heads out.
I just.
Yeah.
You said we have an hour?
An hour to 2 hours, yeah.
Well, I'm one. I do need to prepare, I guess, talk amongst you. and
I can
who's
try
gonna
and
help me.
find them.
You can?
Oh, you're about to do the thing.
Yeah, let's find
right.
him.
I'm gonna voice this as a player,
Ah.
and then just beam it into y'all's heads as the communication.
Okay, fair.
In character.
Yeah.
Here's what I think is a great idea. Y'all are the 3 that have long-distance communication spells.
Yes.
I don't possess that, and Carver's got the ability to do whatever he does with the freaking chalice. I don't know, but he's been looking for something kind of expensive, and that looks like it might fit the bill. Why don't you y'all hang back, do that. Cyrus can vouch for me. Arthur's a second vouch for me. I stand as Merlin's stand-in. We attend the meeting. Y'all see if you can get any other information. We know the last place he was at was the Lady of the Lake. It seems he either got caught in transit on the way there or on the way back.
No, because we saw him when we were fighting the Echo.
Right, but he went from there to the Lady of the Lake.
Oh,
That's where he said he was going, because like the runes are disappearing off of his staff, and it's like grave, and he doesn't want to get near boulders and that sort of thing. Makes sense.
Thank you. Who are you giving it to, Poopy?
Probably Cyrus, because I roll like shit.
Fair.
I can't tell whether you're baiting me.
But that's does everyone think this is a good idea? Like
I'm fine with this
Yeah,
idea.
no, I'm fine too, because we weren't planning on going to the
I do
meeting.
have this too.
Women
you have
in
the two.
in a round table meeting, probably not the best anyway.
Magical women.
Like,
probably
I'm just gonna
know
follow it up
so.
with, I didn't get this armor for nothing.
I think Doris would be upset if it didn't get you.
Before
She'd be very
you
upset.
guys leave,
Bread only covers
Yeah.
so much.
I'm going to say
Much bread.
I feel like we should talk to Arthur separately. We could send him a message too. I don't know if how many we want to do that.
I think we might be able to, Cyrus and I might be able to broach that before we formally start the meeting, or following
At
it.
least maybe one of either of you send it through
Do you have any kind
Yeah.
of
thing.
That's
And
fine.
then we'll try to
So,
talk
assuming
to
this
him
happens in a tower, the
separately.
closest
We will
thing I've
send
got to
information when we
long-range
get the
communication
information.
is
How
going
about
to be
Well, we
Right
need
now,
to.
we don't even know.
Well, we need to tell him something's up with Merlin.
I'm sure he'll know when he
30
sees the
feet,
two of them show
but I can
up.
basically fire the equivalent of a flare into the air.
And they can talk, but we need to
Ain't
get the
much.
information
Don't-
as we get
That's
it.
about what I get.
Okay.
Disagree.
So,
Okay.
we will continue this after. Do you have one more thing?
No, I do want to just
Yeah,
do
please.
something like basically. I want to go to get my armor.
Oh,
The
yeah.
heavy armor.
Yeah, the nice heavy armor.
I was
Gotcha.
gonna kind of dust it off.
Of course.
Gross.
Maybe
And then
Gross.
I'll wear
Fire
it so that
shine.
because it has the design. With
Okay. Yeah, of course. All right, so you guys will be getting ready.
Actually,
we'll
that
come
does
back
have a range
after you guys decide what the plan is, and then we'll proceed with Boris and another couple of people coming to pick you guys up for the meeting.
I need
Hey.
some kind
Back
of
in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
I can.
to know when to
Quite literally a mansion's worth of comfortability. Cole, since you're the one that casted the spell, what is the food that was available when you were skimming through that part?
It's gonna probably be like the comfort food. I'm sorry, Wes. Some of it's gonna be spicy.
I will say, within the panic of you trying to cast a spell, it did cross your mind of like, since you did mention the abyssal chicken, there would
my
be
God.
a roasted abyssal chicken, just one, just one that the thought crossed your mind. So in the panic, it got enchanted into the spell, and there's just one abyssal chicken just in the corner, just completely oddly magically cooked.
Oh, that's what an abyssal chicken looks like.
Kara's gonna try it.
I can try it.
Carver's gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm curious.
I would like all of you that are eating this to roll me Constitution saving throw. No, I mean you're not a fight. It's just it's really your entire tongue starts swelling up,
Shit.
and you start getting these hives on your neck.
Oh
I'm
no,
allergic to
we're
the chicken.
allergic to it.
You're turning a weird color. Are you okay?
Wow.
I would say probably not.
I've never seen that happen to anybody before. That's weird.
Right?
I think it's very spicy.
It is quite spicy, but in a good way. Like a habanero. It's just great. Perfect.
It's like, do we got some milk here for him? Like,
He needs some milk.
I need some milk.
And out and cast Lesser Restoration on Cal.
Okay. As you cast Lesser Restoration, just like when I ate fugu for the first time in Japan, you feel immediately better, and then you just did this burp, and you see this slight little mist, and as you do that, your entire mouth goes numb. And then, like 20 seconds later, all right, everything's fine. You burped it all out.
Let's do that again.
No, how about we don't do that again?
So, as you guys are back, you have your 2 hours to figure out what you want to do. I am not looking for a night song at all. What do we do, guys?
Oh, we haven't figured out our black house.
All right, I'm gonna make sure the armor's good with the pointy shoulder pieces and the helmet that makes me totally look like just a knight.
I mean, I'm wearing my full armor again.
We're in full gear. All right,
My heavy armor.
I'm just
I'm
gonna look over to the sisters and be like, do I look shiny enough? Like it's gonna be a day or a night. What?
Knight in armor.
I'm gonna say to Saerus and to Cross, I'm gonna say to Cross mostly, I think that Cross should beam, when you see Arthur, I think you should beam into Arthur's head, something's happened to Merlin and we're trying to get some answers.
I don't want to jump scare the poor man.
So,
I feel like he needs to know.
This is about to be like, maybe he already knows.
Say who you are
tell him,
first.
Arthur, this is Crosshatch.
Arthur's absolutely going to know who I am.
Arthur, this
Okay,
is
but
Crosshatch
say
from
who's
top.
talking into his head.
I've beamed into his head before.
But still,
He knows.
introduce yourself.
Okay, fine. I will
Consent.
ask consent by saying,
Knock
Arthur,
on the door.
this is Crosshatch. Be not afraid. Got it. All right.
I think this is something that we really need to share with him as quickly as possible.
Understandable. Arthur might already know. Or maybe he doesn't.
When I find out more information, you will be the first person I talk to.
Yeah. Well, one of us will.
Somebody will message you.
Yeah.
Looking at my hand because the nail is right here.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah, the nail is right there, and
We
I
need
need
to like clip our nails so you can
Can
have
he,
it
Oh,
can he see
properly.
wait a
the hole in your
second.
glove?
Wait a second, put the nail on top of your nail.
so you can talk to me.
It doesn't matter. It's
I
his
have a glove on.
Yeah, can you just
I
attach
have-
it
and
to
then
the
my
top of
goggles.
your glove so
And
he
then
can
my-
like kind of look
my-
around?
Fucking-
What if he just shoves it in like the metal? It's
Just looky here.
And then
I'm
what if
looking
it
at the
falls?
eye. Nice
Yeah,
eye.
What if it just falls at
I'm just gonna be beaming into whoever takes his hand. Please don't kiss that.
And
Love
I
of
think,
God.
and I think he says he doesn't want to use scrying on it. He wants to do a communication
Yes.
instead.
What's the game plan, y'all?
Me and Saerus are going to attend to a
What's the
meeting.
play shot?
We hit him with the old 1-2.
They're debating on
Seems
whether or
correct.
not to use dream, but tortured people don't typically get to sleep very often, was my counterpoint. Or alley-ooping a sending alongside a scrying using the chalice. Scrying to be the eyes and ears and sending to get the actual
Point across.
point across as a mouthpiece.
Never going to have a character named Trent.
Well, pick one.
What?
Are you alley-ooping a scrying sending
We
combo?
might as
or
well try the scry.
I think
You
it's
want
cool.
worst case scenario, he's got
Try
another.
sending?
I mean, sending first determined the feasibility of scrying.
Okay.
A simple yes/no would
Okay.
be, it would suffice.
Do we have permission to scry upon you?
Okay.
Maybe don't word it that directly.
Yeah, maybe
Anyway,
we can make.
good luck. Cyrus, do we carry weapons to this thing? I mean, my scabbard's kind of attached to me, but
You could
wand?
always. You could
I think
always.
they will ask for our weapons when we're there.
Would they acknowledge a wand as a weapon?
I think it's just a stick.
Just put it in your clothes.
I'll just
Stick,
say it's a
stick.
part of me, and they're being racist if they think of it.
That's not
Yeah.
So what do you do?
That's my. I'm not gonna continue that.
I said finger.
So, I
Becky
should
wants
send.
stick.
Okay.
Bitches love.
What should I say? Should I say, can we drop in?
No, because that would imply that we are there.
Say, hey Merlin, we found a
Unless he knows
we
about
found
the
a
Alexa thing.
we found a really fancy chalice in the lake.
No, you don't tell him that either. Because if he is being listened into, then
We're gonna have to feed
Well, that's
it.
why I
I'd
said,
rather not.
can we just drop in?
ask him if he
What sounds like scribe but not
Are
scribe?
you being listened to or being heard? Are you?
Well, we know that he's being listened to. Ask
Are
him
you
if
being-
he's being magically observed.
Okay. Okay.
Ask him if he knows where his
Ask me if he's
Artemis
being
is.
repressed.
And ask him if he will sleep tonight.
Is he being repressed?
Shut up! I'm trying to listen to what you're
That's
saying.
important!
I love you. I love you very much. I'm not asking him if he's been oppressed. You sweet, sweet girl. Okay.
This whole game's just shoe on the other foot now. We're min-maxing a sending alley-oop by
All
a
right.
I'll
scribe.
kill
Sending.
Core.
Okay,
I'll kill Core.
I'll kill Core.
Where core?
Love you, wish you here.
Love you, wish you here.
Sometimes you just get it right the first time. And then
Sometimes
never
you
again.
fucking
I'll go into head, night, day.
And I tell
I like!
Oh my god.
why is this wrong? It's so good.
Don't
Are
worry.
you being magically observed?
Sweet night kiss.
If he is, you have just played all the hands. Because that means we know things, but I understand you guys are trying to accomplish something. It's scary.
You go to sleep. And if you hear me say something wrong, you can tell me to stop or to record
Okay,
it.
so that's what you say?
Yeah.
Love you, wish you here.
Don't.
The reply back will be, and then you hear a
I know what he said.
I
He
think
said,
I
"Fuck
knew the
you."
last one was fuck you.
So I'm repeating all this back word for mumbled word, and I'm gonna say he went.
Smoke is bound.
No, he didn't. He said yes, no, fuck you.
I'm just gonna beam into your head. I think it might be easier to talk to him in his sleep at that point if he's been gagged.
I think he said he can't sleep.
If he is gagged, scrying isn't going to do much.
Yeah.
Did we wait too long? We really didn't wait that long. Ooh.
The world doesn't stop for us.
Huh.
You're so wise.
You like that? You like that?
your Merlin invitation. So what you do, okay?
Knowing Merlin,
I
think
say
it's
we
just he talked too much. That's why
Wait
we
for
got
deep
time.
night.
Wait for it to be night.
Yeah, like 2 a.m. night.
I'm a knight. We're two knights.
Great.
Okay.
In the morning.
If you guys are
If
waiting.
he throws me in the lake, I'm a deep night.
you get
What
your
about
trouble.
M Night?
So, as
No, my last name is not Shamalama Ding Dong.
you guys wait the extra time, eventually
I mean, we're gonna go with
Boris and a couple other guards come in with some lanterns so you guys can see. So you enter this grand hall. Everybody's welcome to come. Just at the actual meeting, it's just going to be you guys two
Oh.
that got to the table.
Okay.
I do think these three have some kind of mission they need to do.
You-
but
you-
not
Well, we're not
like
able to
public.
do it right
You're
now.
all welcome to join, or you can stay here at the keep. It's up to you. There'll be some wine and some fresh pastries that are
Message is
made.
cheaper than sending.
Before we
It
go,
Having y'all
It
close.
since we all know that that did not turn out the way that we expected before we
Right.
go,
Mhm.
I'm going to take my toenail or my fingernail back.
What is it? Oh.
I'm gonna remove my gauntlets and then the gloves.
No, it takes you
Here's
10
a-
minutes to doff and don armor.
No,
Gauntlets
that was like
included.
2
I have
minutes.
other plans for that.
Okay.
I have
Wow.
another plan for yours.
So who's joining the group
I
and
would
going into the
always
castle?
go and be friend adjacent in case we need to do some actiony stuff. You think they'll be there?
I mean,
for
we're
2
all going to the castle, but I think I think me and Saerus.
Yes, you guys are going in,
Going-
but are you three going into the castle
I
itself?
mean,
or are you
we
gonna
got
stay
all
outside?
dressed up.
Okay, okay, no problem. As you guys go, you
With my
see
bonnet.
a lavish halls and beautiful artwork, and every time you guys pass the guard will bow their heads to you guys. Any person that is working, either cleaning or bringing something, will immediately stop to let you guys do what you're doing, and then when you're past, they will continue on with the work. Yes.
Before we actually before we kind of like actually leave like backwards in time a little bit.
Sure.
I'm gonna talk to Cross. You know, like as much as you can, try not to talk to you with your outside voice. Maybe talk to me first.
I can use you as an intermediary. I beam into your head and then just like nod stoically, and then you can say the thing and be like, I can read his thoughts.
So that they don't freak out and try to kill you right then and there.
Acknowledged.
That's fun.
We are in the middle of Camelot now.
Yeah, I don't want to be murdered at the royal meeting. That sounds like a bad idea.
As you guys are passing by, you'll hear some of the people compliment y'all's dresses, say how they didn't know there was another night coming, and talking to see if you were the famed Dark Knight. But as you guys go to this larger hall, there is probably enough seating for maybe about 100 people, but it's really just you three, 2 children that are falling asleep, and a couple of older gentlemen playing, let's say, cards in the back that like have their own separate thing going on. There is a gigantic pile of hors d'oeuvres, pastries, wine, and some water. And then 2 doors.
Fancy.
I know. Even have a pineapple that they rented. There's these 2 double doors that are maybe about 15 feet tall, covered in gold and beautiful decor. Inside, you'll see this very plain wooden table that is colored white and green. And there is shields all over the walls. And you see this, what is it called? The metal, it's like a large metal cylinder with a lot of holes, there's just strips of metal around that people are putting their blades in there. As you guys come in, they will ask for your weapons.
Like the umbrella holder.
Yeah, an umbrella holder, but for
swords.
How dare you? How dare you?
Wow. You ate me.
But will you present your weapons?
I will break the tie on my scabbard and offer my blade.
Okay.
I am leaving the wand in left wrist.
They're not inspecting you.
Cool.
They just asked if you to present your weapons.
I'm gonna kind of show my longsword.
Okay. You put it in the location. You see that there's a couple other other sheath long swords, and you'll see 1 bow and a whole bunch of short swords and daggers. Yes.
For comic effect,
Yes.
I'm going to display all of my weapons,
Oh,
Wait,
no.
are they asking?
including the flask of alchemist.
Is this for the meeting or?
It's only to go into the meeting, but you can present all your weapons if you want there. You're just asking for the ones entering. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're keeping them?
They're not taking them away from you.
Okay, never mind.
You
down in the pit where the table is, hand-to-hand combat. Everybody in the gallery? Nah, no holds barred.
you did pass, and I would say this is a rough estimate, a low estimate, but you guys did pass maybe about 100 guards before entering this location.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Inside, you will see a couple of gentlemen that are already discussing, and front and center, you'll see Arthur with his famed crown on. You see that he's the only person with the sword in there, and you see Excalibur in the center of the table for everyone to see.
I'm just gonna kind of mumble to myself. Is this the themed round table?
I'm going to beam into his head. I apologize for our delay and take a knee when I see Arthur. Just
nods his head. Doesn't look spooked or anything. Just like, oh man, and he's just like.
I'm beaming
took
into
a second
Saerus's
to-
head to tell him to say it, and I'm just going to take a knee.
Oh, okay.
Then I will say that out loud.
Okay.
And then I am just gonna kind of salute. Not really take a knee, but I'm just gonna bow.
Okay. All right.
And kind of like do this.
And then we will, I guess, take our seats.
As when you do that, Arthur will look at you guys. Everyone's equal here. That's why we have this meeting. No one's above anybody.
Oh, you are still king.
I hold
You owe the respect.
title of king, yes, but in this meeting we're all equals.
I'm gonna sit up a little straighter and be like,
Oh.
I'm gonna beam at Saerus. Just outside voice.
It was like,
You will see.
and then, but I am gonna tell Cross. It was like when he said outside voice. I was like, maybe. And then I'm just gonna go like that, and then I'm gonna whisper to him. Maybe I don't know when is actually a good time to tell him.
I'll feel it out.
The thing.
I'll feel it out.
But while no one is actually really talking right now, I don't know if it is a good time right now.
You will see a gentleman that kind of walks really abruptly in past you guys, and then kind of almost shoulder bumps onto Saerus and just goes in and sits right next to Arthur. It's just like giving him like fucking stink eyes, just staring at him. And you see that he drops these two very heavy axes that hits the metal umbrella holder and just knocks all the weapons down.
Oh, what?
It's fine. I can summon my sword back.
Yeah, of course. He has a lot of furs on him, really, really dirty, muddy boots that completely left a trail as he was coming in. He has a wolf pellet on his back, and he sits down.
Wow.
Oh,
you
man.
would see already on the side, as that's kind of a intense interaction, but you see Lucian sitting.
Two guns.
No, they
Yeah, Lucian sitting, talking to what looks like to be a elven-eared individual. And you see Swain as Lucian and him are having a conversation in the back, both drinking wine.
It's
You'll-
my brother!
You will also see a man of the cloth, completely adorned in white, sitting at one side of the table,
Oh, God.
talking to this very tall, lengthy, short-haired man who looks like they have the best suit that they could, tunic that they could bring, but it still looks like it's worth a couple of copper.
I'm gonna when I see that guy with like the all white dress, whatever, the whole suit, I'm gonna go like that to Cross. You should stay away from him.
I should think thoughts into this.
You'll see Lancelot coming in late. Sorry, I forgot my chocolate milk, and he's running. And
His chalky milk and
with
his
the
nuggies.
chalice full of chocolate milk.
I'm just gonna beam into his head the second I hear him. Shaw!
He's like, Shaw.
I'm just looking right at him.
Acknowledgement as he kind of runs in, and as the Lancelot sits down, you'll see that the worker and the head of the cloth individual man, they both look annoyed that Lancelot is here.
Of course they do.
As you guys are all in the room, Arthur says, we can commence the meeting, and kind of gets up, grabs Excalibur and places it right next to him. You'll see there'll be 2 empty spots where he is, and then the rest of the seats around. And there is wine, water, ale, and then light mead that are presented, and everyone has their own chalice. Actually, you would have 2 chalices for whatever. They're completely empty. You guys can drink whatever you want. As Arthur is looking around the table, as you all know, Lancelot and Lancelot, shout out everybody. How's it doing? I'm here to represent the military of Camelot. Under this guy right here, and he looks at Arthur, and Arthur's trying his best not to laugh. And just, yeah, that's right here, buddy. And then looks over to the very tall, lengthy, maybe I want to say like 6-8 foot tall man with the really short hair. Here we have Preston, who is representing the working class, the working folk of Camelot. And this guy is fucking glaring at you. And then glaring at Swain.
Of course.
Understandable.
We have the head cloth here, Caleb, who will represent the church in our meeting. And then he looks at Swain, and our ambassador for the Fey Realm, who is currently hosting a couple of what's the right word? I'm escaping with words now. What does it mean? Refugees from the Feywild.
Yeah.
That's a thing that happened.
Yeah.
We have Lucian from the Clemente estate. He kind of looks at you and like just nods, and you see like he's.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, I was like, he's like, I know this is cool, but like, calm down. Representing the Clemente estate, the largest and most beneficial land that we have, and a true ally to Camolot. And then we have Morton here to represent the Danes, who, although we do not see eye to eye, their lands are still being affected to what's happening with everything, and they should also have equal say in the meeting. And you see that he just grabs the bottle of mead, drags it to where he is, and he just starts drinking out the bottle of mead.
Is that the guy with the wolf?
That's the guy with the wolf pellet, yeah.
And he just
What was his name?
We're all in the
Morton?
same room, right?
So,
Morton is a who?
There's just a table.
Does he
to represent...
Morton or Morton?
Morton. It would be a very large room, right? With a table over here, our doorway. It's a very ugly room. Doorway over here that you guys came in from, and then just like a tray for you guys to do stuff, and then just chairs everywhere. Over here to this door is a very smaller room where the round table is. And that's where the actual meeting's being
So that's where we are.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't see Swain.
No.
You saw the doors were open, and you probably would have seen Swain.
Oh, it's probably like some kind of grand door.
Yes.
Can we?
Yeah, I was saying that you guys were able to say hello and stuff. Hug before the meeting started, but when the meeting started, everyone's doing their thing.
Yeah.
Can we hug him and be like, watch out for the white dude?
Yeah, for white people.
We got
I didn't say that.
the dude in white. There we go. Sorry.
As Arthur finishes introducing everyone, then we'll say we have a representative of Top, the adventuring party that has helped Camelot and saved many lives. He kind of looks at both of you guys. Who is representing Top between?
I'm just gonna look at you.
We have Saerus to represent Top, and then we'll have Crosshatch here to represent Merlin, who is still not at the meeting.
I'm going to bow my head and say out loud, a pleasure to be here. Because I do have an inside voice. I have a stage whisper inside voice.
I would say when you say that, can you both please roll me perception?
Ooh.
I'm good.
You have advantage, Cyrus, remember.
To do
Yeah, you have
when
advantage.
they leave.
If you want to use
They
it.
I
leave?
don't know if I
Okay.
People start coming out.
Alright, please remind me if I forget. What did you get?
Natural 20.
Oh, okay, you get it for sure.
25 after modifier.
You hear it instantly. 25? Okay, I'll be a little special with
Mine's
that.
just 19.
19? Okay, you also hear it.
18. I don't have pluses to my perception.
Okay.
I forgot.
18, you still hear. You both hear that as soon as you spoke, Caleb, the head of the cloth, will under his breath say abomination. And you notice that Arthur's giving him like a very disgusted and almost offended look.
I'm going to reaction.
Sure.
I'm going to beam into the back of his head. Heard that one before, bud. Think of something better. Looking
You see-
right at him.
He smiles and is just looking and then leans forward.
No.
And he's just looking at you with this is gonna be fun.
I almost want to sneeze
I'm going to-
accidentally to him. I chew.
I'll sit up a little straighter and be like, yes, master. All right.
As Arthur's like, to start, I would. Camelot was invaded, which is not an easy thing to say. We also have had the Feywilds have been attacked, since that's why Swain is here. We have some refugees that we're currently taking a hold, and Swain kind of. I wouldn't say that. We have I've been taking care of 50 fey creatures.
Apologies.
He looks at you very confused as to like why.
Because we kind of left to deal with the...
Again, he's looking at you with a like, I don't understand why you're saying that to me. And we want to see how we can help. Also, how you guys can help us. It is, our food supplies is running low. And as he's about to continue speaking, you'll see the guy who's representing the working folk present. Well, we're also not having enough food because we have to feed you. And I'm not going to say anything outrageous here, but you don't belong in Camelot, so why do we have to feed you? And as soon as like the argument's about to commence, you see that Arthur grabs his sword and this glowing gold light casts around the room. And that's what we're not going to have. Uncivil discourse. What can we do to fix the situation? Let's learn from each other. And we can move on to hopefully everyone having a full belly, understanding why this is happening, who is to blame. And you guys see that when he grabbed the sword and glue, the Dane is looking at it. And it's almost like he's ignoring what Augur said and is just looking at his sword.
Right.
Just like glaring at it?
Like he's mesmerized by it, probably.
I would say you guys will not be dumb enough to like, it's like a fucking wall tag.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He wants
Who does
the
it?
power.
I mean, understandable.
As Arthur sits down, who would like to share first to see what's all this happening? And it looks like he's about to like mention to you guys, since you're sitting so close together, like he's about to like say, "What about you?" And that's when Caleb stands up, and like you hear the chair like loud, intentional. I would like to say that this does sound, and I know you're fond of them, my king, but this does sound like a Fae problem. The Fae have the barbaric assaults upon themselves. They should sort it out, and it's leaking over to us. What I say is we fortify Camelot. We make sure that all people have enough to survive, enough food to live on, and let the Fae sort out what they need to sort out. I don't think that's a outlandish thing to say. It's every people should defend their own people.
This was Caleb speaking?
This is Caleb
Alright,
speaking.
I'm going to put Caleb speaking in shorthand, but I'm going to take that entire thing you just said as mimicry, and then I'm going to copy it in here when we get the replay later.
Sure.
But I'm going to use it to respond.
Yeah, yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
Specifically, well, actually, I need to respond to it now.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to beam into Saerus's head. Am I speaking on behalf of Merlin or on behalf of Top? Can I do both? I don't know the nuances of this.
I think you're representing Merlin at the moment, but I do have something to say to on behalf of the top.
Tell him their walls fell once from a fake colossus. Imagine what'll happen if this continues bleeding through. Like, and I'm kinda angry, but I don't really express that well,
Yeah.
especially not with the helmet on.
I'm just kind of waiting for the guy to
As
in a way.
Since you guys were talking, he will say some things, and like you won't get the gist of it, but he'll end with, "All people are blessed by the light, and with all prayer, we can do anything. They brought this darkness upon themselves. This should be their issue." And then just sits down, and Arthur will say, "Thank you for your opinion, but we are trying to come up with solutions here." And then looks to see if he's gonna get interrupted again before actually motioning to you, Saerus. Top, you have been involved in this from the beginning, unfortunately. You've been fighting things in behalf of yourselves, in behalf of other, saving both Camelot and the Fae from time to time. What can you tell us about the creature that attacked? What can you tell us about the beast that Lancelot brought, the questing one.
Oh yeah.
Scrap heap given life. And I'm just gonna look at the guy that threw the insult at me under his breath earlier.
He's gonna look very not pleased. The Dane's gonna be like, alright, fucking dig this.
And then switching to inside voice, the Colossus, I mean.
I'm gonna.
Yes, you told me how to defeat it. It did not get inside the walls. And I'll discuss on why we will be occupied in a minute. But please.
I mean no disrespect, but your grand army of Camolot didn't really do anything to damage the Colossus Titan.
What could they have done better?
The only thing that was damaging it was magic.
So magic destroys this.
When we came, that is when we were really damaging it. You were holding it, the army was holding it, sure. But it could have went in your walls if we didn't get here in time.
Had I not given it 12 seconds to sit and think about what it did.
Like I'm not trying to get praises here or anything.
I am. I'm kidding.
But the magic is the one eventually that did bring it down.
So you saying that magic destroys magic? Or are you saying just this instance of this creature?
Right now, this entity is what? It was vulnerable to magic and invulnerable to non-magic.
Do you think that more of these things will come?
I hope not, but I think there is more. I don't. Sure, it's kind of came from the Fae, whoever this evil that summoned this was from the Fae that destroyed also the Fae Wild, but is ultimately coming after Camelot. I think after you.
Do you know why I'm being targeted or we're being targeted?
At the moment, I don't have that much information just yet.
No beam in your head blood sphere?
But maybe your sword is the ultimate power that they're wanting to get.
Well, unfortunately for them, the only individual who can wield the sword is the true king of Camelot. Even if I do die. Fortunately or unfortunately, no one else can wield it. It is just a sword made out of gold to them. And when you're saying that, you'll see that Caleb, I have a sneaky suspicion that magic might not be the only thing that can stop these monstrosities, and I will continue on with my own private conversations and investigations with individuals, and I think that through prayer...
didn't smite it. I did.
You do not just say that.
It's going to look...
You're not the most diplomatic person.
I thought you were supposed to be.
I'm gonna keep looking.
I'm not trying to start an argument, I'm just stating facts.
Every time you're talking, I'm gonna look at you, and then I'm gonna look at, you're still your own individual, but I'm gonna look at you.
I have no idea how formalities of this thing work. So
Caleb will look towards you. If you're trying to get me riled up,
I'm not. I'm stating the truth.
If you do not think that our God, the one and only one, let you be there at the right moment in time for this to happen, let you be there so I can see what horrific things you're capable of to stop you from doing it. And then that's when you'll see that the Arthur grabs onto his sword.
Call me an abomination out of one side of your mouth, and say your God willed me to be there with the other. Pick one.
As he's about to speak, you see Arthur grabs the sword and it starts glowing again.
I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder. It's like, stop talking now.
You see the Dane's really happy, and like, oh,
I'm
these
gonna-
are all
I'm gonna-
conversations I had in Lancelot.
Like,
I should have been
while
here
I
a
say
long
that,
time
I put
ago.
my hand on your shoulder. I'm gonna go like this again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna beam to you. All right, we're gonna go back to the.
I'm gonna go say that and then do that first.
Acknowledged.
As Lucian will say, so if this large creature is destroyed with magic, we have a defense team that can take care of it. I know my son can train anyone to fight, but specifically the gifts that he has, that will be able to do this. Which brings me and kind of looks at Arthur and Lancelot. And also like, sure, so like, when you guys were like being bros and heroes, we were kind of attacked here too. Like these shadow things that were coming out and like nothing was hitting them. Like I would go whoosh and the blade would just go through. I mean, I'm not gonna like discourage my mean looking friend over here. Sorry, small C. And Caleb just looks like offended. But I will say that when I was like, be like, yo, guy up there, like, help hook up a homie. My sword did glow, and I was able to like hit them, and I was like, whoa.
Wow.
And we defeated them. And there was like this like really gnarly horse who was on fire, and Frost was like, oh no, horse is on fire, we should like put him out. And then like water didn't do anything, and Arthur's looking at him like, just like, you gotta speed this up, buddy. You gotta speed this up.
Water didn't do anything.
Yeah. So horsey on fire, and then like this like real pale guy who I think if he goes to the beach he's gonna get totally burnt. Like was riding it, but he wasn't on fire. And he was like commanding the shadow guys, and they were like, ooh. And then we kill all the shadow guys. We have the other guy. We don't know what he's saying, and he doesn't like to talk, and like he doesn't even sleep. And then we have the horsey guy, and they're in a blaze where they can't catch things on fire because it's made out of stone, and stone not catch fire good.
I'm just gonna beam into your head. Do they have long teeth?
Do they have long teeth?
Fangs.
Our homie? No, he doesn't have any eyeshadow now. The horse?
No, the pale dudes.
The guy.
Not that I know of. I didn't ask him for his dental records. I'm sorry.
I should have not just.
I'll do that next time. The horse, though, he looks like a carnivore. Like they ain't no like these. They're like Sharpies.
That pale guy.
Yeah.
Has he ever talked?
He said a couple of words, but I didn't understand what he was saying.
Do you have a gist of what he kind of said?
I think.
What did it sound like?
It sounded like. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what he said. It was a different language.
Go over there.
Oh, I can show you right now. Of like,
Not
is that?
right
Oh, I can show you. And he looks at Arthur like, I did a good thing. And Arthur's like, well, after this meeting, we'll discuss what that would be. And you see, Lucian looks. You said there was a horse on fire. Yeah, like wow, fire.
I think with us personally,
You have a bird
we've
on
won
fire.
before.
Oh, how did that go?
It was called a nightmare horse.
Oh, like knight and mare mixed together.
Yeah, it's just like knight, but more.
Coined
mare.
it.
It's just like a normal knight, but mare.
Oh. And you see that Lucian is going through his bag and pulls out one of the books that you guys were looking at. And he flips some pages and you see the nightmare front and center.
Yeah.
And he's like, did it look like this? And I was like, yeah. And look, Arthur kind of steps in. We know that it can spit fire and it can fly. It not like any horse. Blades don't really cut through him. It's a beast.
My blade cut it. I'm gonna murmur that in like a little whisper.
But is your blade like magic and stuff?
I'm magical.
Ah, well, I will do it.
I'm resorting to shaking my head.
As everyone's looking at the book, you'll see the Danes looking like.
We saw how it was created in a way, and it was not the best.
Very painful.
How was it created?
Oh God.
What do we have to do to stop them from recreating this?
Kill Bathory. I'm sorry.
I think whoever, I don't know how exactly, maybe whoever is the leader of this cult, whatever we're trying to figure out. But it was created by unicorns, I believe, right? It was, yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to say that it was a unicorn pure. And then I'm just gonna kind of like look down and kind of like be defeated.
Yeah.
And then my posture was like, that was killed to create this monstrosity.
You'll see Preston, the tall man, kind of like pour his second glass of ale. Well, we have no unicorns on Camelot, so we should be fine.
I'm just gonna beam in your head. They are sacred creatures, right? They don't know that they're sacred.
Yeah, the only one who looks like offended and disgusted by this is Swain and Lucian. Arthur as well. As Arthur said, the death of a unicorn is not anything to take lightly. So he kind of munches over to everybody that does not understand that. You'll see that Caleb kind of looks at Arthur and just, nope, I won't say anything. Like, that's the attitude he has. Like, he was about to say something and like, nope, let's keep my mouth shut.
I'm gonna do the exact same hand motion I did to Lancelot. Just
He gives you a very, like,
specific hand motion back.
like he grins, like, with joy at you.
Sleep babies.
I'm just gonna beam in your head. I didn't say any words that time. He's doing the creepy smile thing.
As a
I'm gonna whisper to you like you're just giving him more fuel to condone you as evil.
Oh.
That's
Fair.
why I told you.
As you're having that mental conversation, you see Lancelot get up, looking at the book, and then climbs on the table. And Arthur's like, "No, not again." And he gets on all fours down the table and starts. Oh wait, what am I doing? And starts spinning the book. There's words in here.
What do you mean there?
It's like right, it's like their words. I don't know what it says, but when I read it, I know what it says. Like,
he's gaining his third
so
point in intelligence.
So proud of him.
does anyone know this language is like super spirally? And then when you're looking around the page, you see that there's flames around, and the flames are very decorative and curved. And when he's pointing at everything that's not a flame, like just the empty space, all the negative space, and all the negative space looks like some letterings that you have seen in the past.
Then, yeah, I am gonna.
It looks like celestial.
I'm gonna look at him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Arthur. It's like, can I? Let's look at the.
I'm just gonna beam in your head, bud. The hand motions are my thing. You can talk.
I'm gonna go over there and look at the book and then.
Yeah. Do you know how to read it?
No.
But she not there.
I can't.
I'm in the other room.
I know someone who can.
Well, I know how to read it.
Oh, you know how to read?
Yeah. Again, I don't know,
You don't know.
but
why
like someone's
you're able
telling me what the words are.
We're so proud of him.
Try to fucking find where the fuck I wrote it. So,
He's
every
getting
single one of my notes got completely
He's final
deleted.
11.
It just
So
says
He's final 11
Stop.
Paladin.
I
level 18
copied
fighter.
and pasted, but a lot of the things that are misplaced.
He's just a seesaw.
Yeah.
Excuse
So-
me, so.
Because when he levels again, he's going to level 3 points in fighter and he'll be 17 in paladin.
I think he's
Or no, 3 points in paladin and 17 in fighter and so on and so forth. He's always at 20. It's a sliding scale.
Oh shit, I was gonna say I thought he was more like a heavy kid on one side of the teeter-totter.
Oh no, he occupies both seats of the teeter-totter. Rest assured.
Is there anyone else in the larger room?
There are 2 gentlemen who are playing card by themselves, and then 2 kids who are asleep.
Kiddos.
As I found what is it? Like, if you may, Mimi.
Mimi.
It says, feather of the immortal, drowned. Oh wait, no, it says doused. There you go. Sorry, sometimes it's hard. Doused by drowning water. No, fuck. What does it say? Wait. They're speaking really, bros. You gotta slow down how you're talking to me just one at a time. Okay, all right, one more time. Okay. It says.
He's gonna beam at you. Is somebody else talking in his head, or is that just his thoughts?
I think someone's talking to him, translating it to him.
All right. Feathers of the immortal, doused in water, and drowned by light. There you go. Can extinguish evil's flame. Haha. So we just got to do that against the fire thing, and we win.
So we need some kind of
Drowned by flame.
radiant.
Yeah. Feather of the immortal, doused in water and drowned by light.
By light.
Extinguishes the evil's flame.
Well, like something like more like radiant type things. Whatever.
Radiant celestial.
I'm just gonna beam into your head. A
Not
certain
in the
bird.
You will see, Caleb. Are we going to just let witchcrafts and odd puzzles solve all issues?
What are you gonna do?
I do know that when there's evil, we extinguish it.
Are you
And
gonna
sometimes-
kneel down and just talk?
No, I do have a holy weapon that can do that for me.
I'm going to pick this conversational distraction to look directly at Arthur and
Okay.
beam into his head.
Sure.
Like y'all are still talking, and I'm just going to beam. We had a conversation with Merlin. We believe he is being held captive. I hate to drop this on you in the back of your mind, but I didn't want to announce it to the table.
So that he covers his mouth.
He seems okay.
He seems okay, and he's covering his mouth.
No, I'm saying Merlin
okay.
seems okay, but he's definitely being held captive somewhere, somehow.
You see that his mouth moves? Like he doesn't understand. Like he,
I'm gonna
to him,
be-
it's like sending.
This is a one-way thing, bud. I only get 30 feet, but I can beam thoughts into your head. It doesn't work both directions. If you would like to discuss this matter further,
He's
a little
intentionally
later.
not looking at you and looking at Saerus and just like focusing on Saerus. And then when you're done with your sentence, he's going to look at you.
I'm going to beam into Cyrus's head. I just told him.
So this is.
I'm not gonna look at you.
Yeah, you're still fighting with
This
Caleb.
isn't helping us at all. Lancelot translated this, and we can use whatever this ritual is to try to pacify the flaming horse. If you wish to interrogate him, and since you and your team know more languages than I do, maybe you can translate and talk. I feel that we need to have more defenses. Everyone gather as much information as you can on your own, and I would like to both of you guys at this moment to roll in perception and insight.
And insight
Yeah.
simultaneously,
Simultaneously.
or two independent rolls?
They're two different rolls.
Okay.
But he wants you to do both.
Yes.
Oh.
What is your perception, Cyrus?
Both of them were 12.
12? Okay.
I rolled the advantage for insight, it rolled 11 and a 12. And I rolled the perception, it rolled 12.
Perception is a 13, and insight
I'm bad at this.
is
I need to level up.
a 3.
Alright.
So,
So, with that,
I'm not good with formalities.
I'm not good with my wisdom.
I would,
I'm a strong boy.
after our meeting, after a conversation that Top has with the Fey individual, we will see what we can learn, and I will make sure that everyone understands what the next couple of steps are, how we can help the people of Camelot, help our neighboring tribes, and the Dane looks a little annoyed and halfway to the bottle by now. Help also the refugees and our elven friends across the trees. Across the trees.
yeah, I like it. It's good.
And
From across
so
the
we all,
trees.
everyone is in on this together. There's no separation and no division right now. You see that Caleb kind of rolls his eyes. But with that, we'll have a meeting adjourned, and then we'll see what else we can learn. And then he says, and hopefully by that time, Merlin will come, and we'll see where he's at. The only thing you do notice is that when he says that, he grabs onto his sword. That's the only thing you'll notice.
Oh boy.
As this is happening and everyone's heading out, you'll see that Caleb will approach. Yes,
Are they heading out of the room?
they will in a second. There's one little thing that's going to happen, and they will head out. And everyone's packing up their stuff and finishing their glassware, etc. You'll see that Caleb will approach Arthur and say, "My king, I appreciate your counsel, and I will try to see what the bottom of all this is happening. I have people and honored and sacred, trained men and women out there who will find the truth of what's happening."
I'm gonna beam into Cyrus's head. I bet he's a necromancer.
And
They're gone.
with the martyr's help, we can dissect through all this deception that was going around. And look, I look forward to seeing you in morning prayer. And Arthur just nods his head. As everyone's stepping out now, Carver.
So I have two things that I want to do.
Yes.
One is going to be right as soon as the door begins to open.
Sure.
The other is when I see Arthur pass by.
Okay, the door is opening. You'll probably see the Dane is the first one to leave, and then Swain and Land.
Before anyone leaves, I'm going to prestidigitation onto the floor. I'm going to very, very faintly cause there to be just the suggestion of the sigil for the Lady of the Field on the floor, and I'm gonna look at people's faces as they
He's drawing it in the dust on the floor.
Nice.
That is subtle.
It is good though.
Alright.
I bet you it's Caleb.
That's a lot of d20s he's rolling.
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
I bet you that's Caleb.
As-
They're like, hey.
Well, he already reacted in the field, remember?
Wait,
The
is
Dane
the
starts
same
walking
guy that was
out.
being a dickhead in the armor?
He looks
It was
at it
No.
and then
No.
almost steps on it and just continues walking
Caleb is
forward,
the church.
grabbing his axes.
I know.
You really get the impression that they didn't care.
Carving.
Maybe they didn't even notice what they were looking
It's not funny.
at. Preston, the person who was in charge of the workforce, also doesn't really seem to notice. You'll see that Swain and
Caleb?
Swain looks at it very confused. You feel that they know something, or like this means something, but they don't. Maybe they don't know themselves. That's a thing. That's far. Lucian doesn't notice a thing. You will see that Caleb. What the fucking anything? When he sees that, looks around the room, turns to Arthur, and just grabs onto his emblem, and then just closes his eyes for a
Isn't
second.
it a noose?
It's a noose, yeah. And then starts walking out. And like when he's walking out, his eyes are on it as he's walking out. Arthur will notice it, look at Lancelot, and like he's about to move his hand, like don't. Lancelot charges straight at it, gliding with his feet to dissect it. No evil will be here. Keep your eyes open, everyone. Someone's spying.
I love him.
And everyone's just looking at him like, what the fuck is happening? What is the second thing you're doing?
I love that man.
He must be protected.
Arthur's not alone, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Unless...
We got.
How many people are still in the larger room? Are they leaving the larger
They're
room?
leaving the larger room, yes.
I'm going to catch Arthur on the way out.
Sure.
As long as I think that the priest guy isn't going
The priest
to
guy
notice.
left is probably caught up to the day. But yeah, so you catch up to Arthur.
I'm going to say, if you can give us a lock of your hair, it will make it much easier for us to contact you in the future.
Immediately, without any hesitation, grabs a small dagger from his belt, cuts some hair, and just presents it to you.
Beard
We're
hair?
not talking about a strand, we're talking about a bushel.
Did he
A bushel.
He gave us some beard hair?
No, it was locked in his hair.
Okay,
Enter two. Yeah.
I was gonna stop
And this might be
swaying.
the last thing that
I
we're
was just
doing.
gonna stop swaying before he left.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely talking to Lucian, and he doesn't
Okay.
look like he's leaving.
Okay.
It just looks like he's here. He's trying to help out.
Yeah.
But like Lucian and him are like definitely been broing it up.
Well,
and
I just
trying
didn't
to-
want him to leave the room.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not gonna leave without like talking to his
Broing it
sister.
up.
Yeah.
I am going to beam into y'all's head as we
Now?
exit. I have informed Arthur of the situation.
Cool.
So y'all are all aware of it.
After him and Lucian, him and Lucian are like, I gotta talk to my sisters. Kind of goes over there to both of you guys, braces both of you in a big hug. Y'all fought that thing? That was big.
It was.
As Lancelot would say.
Cha.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Apparently, Caleb thinks that he's the one who defeated that big thing.
No.
Or that's
Who's
his.
Caleb?
He's
Who's
from
Caleb?
the church.
What's happened?
No, that he's from the church.
Okay.
he-
That was Lena being nice. Will you point him out to me? Which one is that one?
Who's Caleb?
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't know.
So you guys had it. Swain looks at you guys. Do you want to catch up? They make a great salad here.
Also, if we can help with food and provisions or something.
I feel like we also need to talk to Arthur too, but I want to definitely catch up here.
If I'm nearby, I'm just gonna beam into your head. He said he wants to talk to us later. Like, believe me, this conversation is happening. Just
Two.
not this exact second.
Thanks.
So, with that, I'll say that you guys have a couple of threads that we can
Yeah, hold on later.
continue moving on forward with. There is the captured enemy. There is the nightmare. Merlin's somewhere. Unable to speak really at the moment. Arthur's been informed.
Reformed?
Informed.
Sorry.
So there's a couple of things that we can do next time. So I guess we'll come up with a vote in our private chat and decide what we want to do first.
Yay!
So we'll see you guys in a week.
Be
Bye,
kind.
everybody.
Love
Be
you.
kind to one another.
Bye.
Don't forget to love each other.
Yeah.
Yes. Bye.